Good evening. How are you, brother? What's the challenge tonight? Jukesy. Now, well, go ahead and check out the link that I just put in the chat, and you can have your say in it. I'm thinking it's leaning towards a fantasy draft of 85 overall and under, but it is still up for debate. I'm doing well, though. Thank you. How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you, as always. One of the wisest voices in all of the comment sections. Wait to get everybody in. Another 8 p.m. on Thursday night. Jay Birdie, welcome. Great to see you, too. You went with the 21 and under one? Got it. Still a lot of time left to vote. It was only a few votes anyways, so I'm sure once people start coming in. I remember on the first stream where we had a vote, it came down like 10-9, and we did the San Jose Sharks over the Columbus Blue Jackets, so there's still a lot of votes to be had here. It's currently 2 votes for 85 overall and under, 2 votes for 21 years and older. Weaponized, welcome. Either way, whichever one we don't do, I think will be the one that we do next week. Hey, Data, how's it going? Looking forward to the stream. Wes, thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. I'm doing well, and how are you? Another week, Thursday night, almost the weekend. Got the water, got the hockey. We have a Stanley Cup champion team now, Tampa Bay Lightning. Patty Line for Duchesne and Patty Line for Duchesne and Ekholm, probably an overpayment. Yeah, well, I don't know about an overpayment. That's a lot of cap as well. Ekholm's a huge piece. I don't think either team would want to do that, to be honest. Actually, you know what? The Jets would probably like that, but I don't know if that's exactly what they want. They'd rather get a really elite defenseman. Duchesne could play second. Hey, you know what? The more I think about it, the more I like it. That's not bad, Jay Birdie. But I don't think Nashville would want to give that up. Thoughts on the Be a Pro trailer? I put out a video on it earlier today. I'm very much excited for it. There are some concerns that I have for sure, which are mostly rooted in the bigger problems of Be a Pro mode. Like, it's nice that it's getting an overhaul, but I want the deep things to be fixed, such as, can I be a grinder who scores 60 goals a year, but will I still be relegated to the third and fourth line and sent down to the minors and continually given 1 year, $1 million contracts, even though I'm scoring 60 goals a year? Those are the big problems of career mode with Be a Pro mode. So that's what I want to see changed. But if that can get fixed along with what I saw in the trailer, I am very excited for Be a Pro. Just not a big fan of, the endorsements. Like, oh, you got a SUV plus 1 speed. You got a watch plus 1 durability. And it only lasts like 5 games. I had to keep buying new watches every 5 games to keep my discipline up. Glad the Lightning got the cup. Really love seeing Stamkos lift the cup. Oh yeah, big time. It's every year there's always those guys that you cheer for to finally get the cup. A guy like Braden Coburn finally gets the cup. Like Stamkos, you're so happy that he got the cup, but you knew that he still had some gas in the tank. It wouldn't have been his last shot. But a guy like Bogosian or whatever, you knew that he wasn't getting another shot at the Cup Finals, I don't think. So really good to see that. Nothing gives me goosebumps like Ray Bourque and Alex Ovechkin raising the cup. Who wants to see an alumni Atlanta Thrashers in 21? Oh, yeah, I would like that. Data gets subs up. Okay, so this is what I got to tell you guys about the subs. So on Prime, on Twitch, you can give Prime subs once you're a Twitch affiliate. So to be a Twitch affiliate, you need to have 50 followers, along with a few other things, stream for a certain number of hours and on a certain number of days over a period of 30 days. I have achieved that. So Twitch reached out to me. They said, do you want to be an affiliate? I said, definitely. And I started going through all the paperwork for it. And the problem was that you have to give a lot of tax information, social security number. It's a really long process. You have to declare all the money at the end of the year and everything. So all that to say that if I want to go through the hassle of talking to my financial advisor and giving Twitch my social security number, which is a bit, I don't know, in my opinion, if I was going to do that, I'd have to really be pulling, like triple-digit viewers, I think, to really make it worth my while to declare money every year from Twitch, etc. For the moment, when we're at like 20 people a week, when donations can just go to the PayPal, and I can just declare that as part of my income without having to fill out separate like T3 W9 forms from Twitch, I think I'd really prefer to do that. So it would be really awesome to get the Twitch Prime going, because I know that a lot of you guys have been telling me that you want to use it, but I don't know, like, to go through all that hassle just for maybe like $20 worth of subs, I don't know if it's worth it for me at the moment. I have to talk more about it with my tax guy. I'd have to think about it a bit more than just thinking, okay, I'm eligible, bang, I'm going to do it. I'll have to think about it just a little bit. But to go back to your point, definitely, I would like to get that eventually. I'm not saying I'll never get it. Just at the moment, I'm not totally sure what everything that it entails, and what I'd have to do to make all the tax forms and everything right. Walter, no problem that you missed last week. Great to see you back. Boomba Doomba. Guys, I don't know if you can see messages I already put in the chat, but make sure you go vote on the link. Look at the link that I just put in the chat. Make sure you go and vote on the poll, and that's going to be for tonight's challenge. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for appreciating it. Thank you for understanding. Let's make a GoFundMe for Burns when he retires so we can retire him at home and keep... No, we already have the GoFundMe is for Joe. Mark Maisonneuve is the one who paid Joe Thornton's retirement. He's going to live on a beach in Hawaii. But if you scroll down, guys, I should have everything in on the Twitch page here. You can there should be 4 icons. You can click on data to go to the YouTube channel. You can click on Kyle Wood to go donate. You can click on the Discord logo to join our Discord, and you can click on the Twitter logo to go follow me on Twitter. So all those things should be there. I'm slowly getting a bit more accustomed to how Twitch works. Like I said, as soon as it was like, hey, do you want to be affiliate? Here, now give us all your information. I wasn't ready for that yet. I'd have to talk to some people before I start doing it. If you really want to give to the channel, feel free to donate, but really there's, the extra few dollars isn't going to change my life, and you don't need to feel pressure to do that. It's more out of the kindness of your heart and no pressure. It won't mean that the videos are stopping. The votes at the moment, let's see what the votes are at. Votes are currently at 3 votes for 21 and under, 2 votes for over 85 overall and under, 2 votes for all French team, and 1 vote for 2 votes for all French team pre-created and 1 vote for all French team fantasy drafted. Yeah, these challenges are pretty tough. I want to make it a bit tougher. Last week's was really fun. We made it pretty far as well. 21 and under, says Wes. Love it. We made it pretty far. We made it to Game 7 of the first round and then lost to the Stanley Cup champions. But that was a really fun in-game simulation as well with the 35 and over team. That was an absolute blast. I loved that. We'll close the voting in a few minutes, but still at 3 votes for the 21 and under team at the moment. You know what I'm surprised about? Not super surprised, but Victor Hedman getting the Conn Smythe. Definitely deserved it, but I thought for sure that it would go to Braden Point. But if you see the votes, it was super tight. Voted for French pre-created. If it's French pre-created, we're just going to go into team creator, make a random team. We're not going to care about the arena and the jerseys, etc. But we're going to just make a team, slap all the best Quebec-born players onto a team, and then roll like that. Mass Snipes just came from Pumping Iron. Can't wait for tonight's challenge. Love it. Keep pumping. Legend. Voted for 21 and under. Great. Let me refresh the screen here. Yeah, we got 4 votes for 21 and under at the moment. So there's definitely a lot of great young guys with potential that we'd be able to get in a fantasy draft, but it's going to get dry after a little bit, so we'd have to really utilize line chemistry. Yeah, very excited for NHL 21 though. Like, I'm loving the Buffalo series and everything, but just I love getting into a fresh franchise mode and putting out content. Very excited for that. So I'll put the link in the chat one more time for anyone who's just joining in. Make sure you go and vote on that link for tonight's series, and in about 1 minute we're going to close it off. Would Lafreniere be in the fantasy draft? No, he wouldn't be. It has to be players who are in the NHL or AHL, that they have to be drafted to a team. Laffy Taffy, Alexis Lafreniere. And if the idea that you voted for isn't the one we do, don't worry. It's going to be the one we do next week or the week after that, because there's only a few weeks left until NHL 21 drops. So when NHL 21 drops, we'll be doing a lot more unstructured live streams, where it'll be a live stream of just me like exploring the game mode, for example, and giving my initial thoughts on it as we go. And then eventually get ready to just watch the videos come out on YouTube. I once saw Atu Ratti in a fantasy draft. I don't think so. I don't think he would have had to be pre-created. Take Atu Ratti in a fantasy draft? I don't think you could take him. Really? 53 overall? Not to my knowledge, but maybe you're right. Elite potential? Who's your favorite player? Mine is Eichel. Oof, that's a tough one. My favorite player. Favorite player all time is Jose Theodore. Favorite player at the moment? That's tough. As a Canadiens fan, you love the guys like Price, Gallagher. I love Danault especially. More recently, I love Josh Georges. I'm excited to see how they update franchise mode. A lot of big time. I cannot wait. Like they got the they got the ball rolling this year with the chemistry system. I really hope that it's refined a bit more. But whenever the franchise mode trailer drops, I'm going to be very excited for that. So it seems as though the votes are in. It's going to be the 21-year-old and under team for tonight in a fantasy draft. So we're going to call our name the youngsters. Youngsters. Right there. Actually, do we want to create the team? Or Kyle Wood, welcome. Did we want to be an expansion team custom rosters? No. Or we could just take over a team? How would we do this? There's a few. Lindros, my favorite. Oh yeah, Lindros, what a legend. He could have been much more without all the injuries. Gotcha. Okay. I think I get Line A. Wood, the legend in the house. Classic. Yeah, so if it's classic, we'll have to take over a team, and they won't have a name. So yeah, we'll do what we did last week, I guess. We'll just randomly choose a team. Doesn't matter. Like last week, we were the Washington Capitals. The youngsters. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're just gonna land on a random team. Someone say stop. And the first person that I see say stop in the chat, I'm just going to let go of the joystick here. Whenever I see someone say stop, whoever's the first one to get in. Jay Birdie. Tampa Bay Lightning. There we go. Goodbye, Tampa Bay. Well, the team that is. The players will just go into the fantasy draft. All right, so we're in the Atlantic Division. Last week we were in the Metropolitan Division. So we're still remaining in the Eastern Conference. Next week we'll be sure to be a Western Conference team. So owner mode off, fantasy draft on, salary cap on, head coach edit lines off, fog of war off, morale off, CPU trades, whatever. Perfect. Auto staff management, yeah, I don't care about that for this 1 year challenge. Make sure the injury sliders are correctly done. Quick settings. So this may not be as long of a challenge as last week. I'm not sure how long this fantasy draft will take, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing if we can build a team and then get the chemistry around it and really try and expose the chemistry system as a whole. It's at the top always. I always forget that. Injuries. No, I want to look for sliders. That's what I'm looking for. Difficulty, superstar. Trade difficulty, hard. Okay, great. If you got a good coach, you should do it. Yeah, the coach is going to be key here. We want to go for injuries. Batteries at 5%. Pfft. See you later, Kyle. Charge up. Go for 12 on the injury slider. Perfect. Okay, I think that's it. Not Kyle. That's okay. Kyle's always in our hearts. So, yeah, okay, let's start the career. Keep salary cap on. And where do we want to take our pick? Last week we picked, I think, 12th overall. Obviously, if we pick in the top 3, we'll get a really good player. Well, I'm not sure. McDavid's not under 21. So he wouldn't be in there. Either way, we have the 2nd overall pick. Do we keep the 2nd overall pick or should we move that? Should we randomize it a few times and see what happens? Is McDavid? How old? McDavid age. McDavid, yeah, he's 23. Yeah, for sure. Are you going to stream your reactions to the draft? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to stream my reaction to the draft because I'd have to be doing something on at the same time, right? I guess in theory I could watch a live stream on my computer, But no, I don't know enough about the draft. Like I know a lot about the top 15, but after that, I don't think I really know enough. I'll definitely be tweeting my my thoughts and talking about it on Discord. So make sure you follow on Twitter and on Discord. But aside from that, I don't think I'll be live streaming it. Ottawa deserves number 1. Yeah, we'll give Ottawa number 1 no matter what. Randomize? How many times should we randomize it? Weaponized says randomize. Don't want to do it. He's going to get 31. Get Jack Hughes. Yeah, Jack Hughes could be a piece. Trade 28, 2 seconds for 15. Hopefully get Askarov. I don't think the 28th overall pick in 2 seconds would be able to get Askarov. Because in theory, the 28th overall pick and 2 second-round picks for the 15th overall pick, that's a good deal. But for Askarov, who's going to be an elite goalie, I don't think a team would do that. 16 times? Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. 12, exact same as last week. It's meant to be. And we're going to go ahead and give Ottawa the first overall pick just because we're going to be nice to them. There we go. Start draft. 12th overall selection, just like last week. The stars have aligned. Let's do it. 21 and under. 21 and under. Now, quickly from you guys, are we doing 21 and under as of what NHL says here in September 2019, or 21 and under as of today's real world? So someone who's listed as 21 in the game here is actually 22 and would not count. So, for example, I just no, that wouldn't count. If you start scrolling, who is 21 years old? 21. Can Patrick Laine count, or is he count as 22 and we don't take him? As NHL 21, as NHL 20 says, real world today. 3 votes for real world. So that means it'll be 20 and under on NHL here. So Sveshnikov would definitely be a guy that we take. Probably the first selection we have. Kachuk, McAvoy, both 21, but they'd be 22. Quinn Hughes, Miro Heiskanen. Pierre-Luc Dubois would not count. Cale Makar would count. Who else do we got here? Go a bit quicker. Clayton Keller would not count. Sergachev would not count. Nico Hischier would count. So it seems like everyone, at least the majority, think that we should go for real world age. Hughes brothers. We could get the Hughes brothers. All right, so everybody's okay with that. We're going to go by real world age. It doesn't have to be necessarily exactly real world age. Just if they're listed as 20 here, that means they're 21. If they're listed as 21 here, we won't take them because that means they're 22 now. My first pick's going to be Sveshnikov for sure, though, I think. We need a good scorer. Defense, there's Heiskanen, there's Makar, there's Hughes. First pick's going to be Sveshnikov. Just want to make sure everyone's okay with that, with going by the real world age, unless there's going to be a riot. $8 years, 7.5? Nah, Sveshnikov's going to want more than that. That's for sure. Yeah, eventually. Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll want Quinn eventually. Now that we're doing this, by the way, while you guys are talking, I'm just going to change the title of this video, of this stream, that is. That should be good. New Jersey rushed Hughes into the NHL. Yeah, I think I agree with that. He's wanting a bridge deal, probably. Goodly Josh, yo, welcome. Okay, that title should be good. All right, we're going to go by the real world age. First pick, Andrei Sveshnikov of the Carolina Hurricanes. Welcome to Tampa Bay. Round 2, pick 20. Let's see who we can get here. So really it's 20 and under according to NHL 20, but 21 and under according to the real world. Who can we see? Wish we could sort by age. Well, I mean by sort by age and overall. Because if we sort by age, we're going to get a lot of random guys. Yeah. Fantasy draft of 21 and under. Come on. There's a guy, well, 20 in, like I just said, 20 in this world. I passed some people for sure. Unless Hughes and Makar already went? Really? Would they go that early? Oh, yeah. Really? That quick? Let me see. Nico already went as well. Really? Oh, man, that's tough. Shabbat's deal is pretty good. 6 mil or 7 mil or 8 mil for 8 years. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty good deal for Shabbat. I passed one? Okay, yeah, I probably did. Did I pass one? Yeah, here, okay. Makar went 20th. Oh, yeah, Makar went very early. No, but they can't be 21. 21 in this game means they're 22 in real life. We're going according to the real world, which means they have to be 20 or under, according to NHL 20. Okay, so Quinn Hughes went as well. Oh, man, these guys really went early. Yikes. Okay, sorting by age now. Okay, so Jack Hughes is there. Jack Hughes, we have to, maybe we take Jack Hughes. Maybe we take Capo Caco. Oh yeah, Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk. Age, I'm looking this up. Yeah, he is 21. So we could take Brady Tkachuk. We could take Bowen Byram. We could take Jack Hughes. We could take Capo Caco. Kirby Doc, Moritz Seider, Oliver Wahlstrom, Barrett Hayton. Just looking for any 7s here, any 70s. Wild. Okay, Kotkaniemi, yeah. Nicolas Baudin, Zadina, Sandin, Dobson. All right, yeah, there's definitely some good players here. Hopefully this don't go too early. Joel Farabee. Boquist's a monster. There's Brady Tkachuk. Yeah, I think we got to go Brady here, guys. 82 overall. Probably got to be Brady Tkachuk. Either Brady Tkachuk or Jack Hughes. Pasquale, the Penguino. Welcome. Or Martin Necas. Necas is 82 overall. Jack Hughes is 80. Nolan Patrick. Honestly, it's between Brady Tkachuk and Jack Hughes. Suzuki, Heidel. Jack Hughes. Yeah, he does sim well. Boquist, Haig. Then Hronek's too old. All right, so it's between Tkachuk and Hughes. I think the consensus is to take Brady Tkachuk. Everyone seems sold on him. Thomas looks good as well. See you later, Kyle Wood. Nate Chas is good. I think we're going to go... yeah. Would Tkachuk be there if we waited? I don't know. I'm just going to do it. Brady Tkachuk. 82 overall, 19 years old, medium elite. Let's do it. Let's hope Jack Hughes is still there. Brady, Quinn, Nachas? No, Quinn's already gone. Is Jack still here? High elite? No. Looks like Jack Hughes is gone. Who else? Bjorn Fort, Ryan Suzuki. Rasmus Sandin is there. Philip Zadina is here. Adam Boquist is here. Joe Valeno. Isaac Lundstrom. Kotkaniemi. I might get Kotkaniemi. Either a center or a defenseman. Either a center or a defenseman. So pretty much Tippett. Kotkaniemi or Boquist. Kotkaniemi or Boquist. Even Liljegren's not bad. Thomas is here. Yeah, Kotkaniemi. Nolan Patrick. Oh, that's also another good center. There's a lot of good centers. I guess Martin Necas already went. Yoki Haryu's here. Ooh, man. Casey Middlestat, Eric Brandstrom. Yeah, there's some tempting pieces. Cale Fleury, Cody Glass. So I have to keep an inventory of who's available, that's why. Yamamoto is always good. Tolvanen, yeah. Michael Rasmussen. Is Tolvanen here? Did you see Tolvanen? Cody Glass, he doesn't. Yeah, there's a lot of options, guys. But we got to think about the team. We got to build a team. So I think we're going to go first with Kotkaniemi. Here he is. Jesperi Kotkaniemi. There we go. So that's our first line. Kotkaniemi, Kachuk, Sveshnikov. Hopefully that gives us a +5. Texier, yeah? Okay, so Tolvanen is here? Okay. Eli Tolvanen. Hold on. Yamamoto would be good as well. Peyton Krebs. Eli Tolvanen. Where is he? Possible trade Middlestat, Ristolainen for Ekman Larsson. No! Is Ekman Larsson 21 years or old or under? That wouldn't work. Kiefer Bellows is a big bellow. Evgeny Sveshnikov. No, he's too old. Did I pass Tolvanen again? Or is he just not here anymore? Texier goes to at least 87. In real life, no. The Buffalo Sabres would not trade Middlestat and Ristolainen for a guy who's about 30 years old in Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Pick Texier. Already pick Texier? I think we need a defenseman before we take Texier. We can't have 4 forwards and no defense. I think we have to go defense this round. I would like to get Alex Texier. I see what you're saying. We need defense. There's Bjorn Fort, Ville Heinola, Moritz Seider. Rasmus Sandin, 78 is probably my top option at the moment. Sandin, Ferraro, Cale Fleury, Nick Hague. Boquist already went, huh? These teams, they snatch up those young guys quick. Valimaki. Ooh, Valimaki's good. Yoki Haru still here? Yeah, it's either it's either Yoki Haru or Sandin. Or even Liljegren. I think we gotta go Yoki Haru here. Who's gonna be the goalie? I'm not as worried about the goalie. Probably Mers Lincolns. Then Texier. I don't know, I think I want to take Yoki Haru here. 81 overall, 20 years old. Between him and Sandin. I think I liked him a bit more. Sandin, where was he? Sandin then Liljegren? What about... Yeah, it's true. He does have high top 4 potential, so he'd probably grow more. Got a good point there, Josh. We'll take Rasmus Sandin with that pick. Ekman Larsson and someone else for Line? No chance. It would take a lot from the Coyotes with Ekman Larsson. The Jets would need back like a good young piece. What would they need? They would need like Merkley or even Hayton. I don't know. That's tough. I don't think the Jets would do that though. Yeah, I think I could take Texier now. I just want to check on the goalie sitch here. Any good young goalies that we can target later on? Oh boy, they're already gone. I'm not as worried about the goalies. Like always, you put a 75 overall in, they'll do fine. Yeah, I think Caden Primo is probably going to be our goalie. Yeah, looks like Caden Primo is going to be our goalie. Might as well take a goalie now before it's too late. A 75 is still good, but if it started getting into the 60s, that would be scary. Ooh, do we take Primo or Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen? Primo's better, but Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen has the elite potential, so he might grow a little bit better. It's between Luukkonen or Primo for this pick, so we can get a goalie. Luukkonen, yeah. I know his overall is less, but that potential is really nice. Yeah, Ukko-Pekka. Let's do it. Ukko-Pekka, welcome. Okay. So we have one of each position pretty much right now. We gotta see who's the best young player still available. Bit biased. I may be a bit biased. But actually, you know what? I'm a bit biased probably the other way. I love Caden Primo. I'm a Habs fan. Get Texier if he's still here. Yeah. So we said he's a centerman, right? Texier. I don't know if he's still going to be here. Texier. Oh, you're the biased one. I see. Elias Anderson. Jesper Boquist. Rasmussen, Heidel, Nick Suzuki. Ooh, Nick Suzuki's a really good pick. So is Rob Thomas. Ratcliffe. Yes, I think Texier is gone. Oh no, he's right here. Texier. But do I want Alex Texier, 79? Or do I want Nick Suzuki, who's 80? 80 overall playmaker. I need some opinions here. I know Josh is very excited for Texier. Because he's a two-way forward. And he has only 70 face-offs. Not really the centerman that I'd be looking for. Ben Suzuki, I don't know if he's still going to be there. Suzuki, him too though, 72 face-offs. But at least he's a playmaker. I'll take. It's up to you guys. If everybody really wants Texier, we'll go Texier. But I just want everyone to understand the situation we're in. Suzuki, then Texier. Texier. Josh is very excited. Suzuki, then Thomas. Yeah, it's tough to pass up on an 80 and an 81 and choose a 79 instead in Alexandre Texier. Please, Texier. The guy is begging me. I don't know if I can say no to him. All right. Alex Texier. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Might have to change his player type, though. Let's see who's still available here. I really hope I don't regret it. I hope not. Alright, Thomas Harley, no. Okay, so who's still here? Peyton Krebs is 72. Moritz Seider is a 76. Ville Hinola is a 77. Vucevic, 73. Who has overall? 75, Bjorn Fort. Probably defense is probably what we want to look at, especially. Barrett Hayton's a 76. Kravtsov a 75. Ty Smith a 72. Gustafson 74. If Suzuki's still there, yeah, for sure, I'd be very happy. But no, it doesn't have to be Suzuki. Either Suzuki or Thomas is who I was looking at. Evan Bouchard, Isaac Lundstrom. Timmins, Connor Timmins, Morgan Frost, Studnicka, Elias Anderson, Josh Norris, Shane Bowers. Here they are. Thomas is still here. I don't know if Suzuki... he is. There we go. Signed Olsen, brother. That's true. All right, so Yoki Haru, Suzuki, and Thomas are all still here. So is Heidel. Then a bunch of 78s down here. Rasmussen, Boquist, Fleury. I'm really tempted to take Yoki Haru. Oh, Yamamoto's here as well. I'm glad it paid off, Josh. Owen Tippett. Oof. So do we take Nick Suzuki or do we take Rob Thomas? Rob Thomas, two-way forward, 75 face-offs. Suzuki, playmaker, 72 face-offs. I've seen Suzuki sim a lot better, and in the interest of keeping this going a little bit faster, I think I'm just going to make an executive decision and go for Suzuki on that one. It's not always just on overall. Yamamoto's still there, so I'd love to get Yamamoto, but I think we really got to take a defenseman. We only have one defenseman. After this pick, if Yamamoto's still there, I would love to take him. Let me go to the 20-year-olds right away. If Yoki Haru was still there, that would be great. Hold on, let's go all the way to the bottom of the 20-year-olds. Here we go. Timmins. I don't think Yoki Haru is still going to be here, to be honest. If he is, I'd be very happy. 78, Cale Fleury. Might take Cale Fleury. Ferraro is good too. Yeah, he's not here. So, 74. I think it's Cale Fleury at a 78. He's still going to be there if we don't take him now, though. So maybe I'll pass on Cale Fleury. But I'll take Cale Fleury next pick. And with this pick, I'm going to go take another forward. Yeah, Cale Fleury does grow. Something like an 82 would not be unheard of. A lot of 20-year-olds around here. Okay. Again, I wish I could sort by age and overall. Morgan Frost, Elias Anderson, Alex Formenton, not bad. Klim Kostin, however you want to pronounce it. 79, Yamamoto. Yeah, I gotta go for Yamamoto. He always grows so well. Yamamoto, welcome to the team. I think Cale Fleury is going to be for this pick, though. He's a 78, I believe, so let's go ahead and go down to him. Okay. There he is, Cale Fleury. Cale Fleury, between him and Ferraro, I think Cale Fleury is a bit better. 5'11", 6'1", both two-way guys. Bouchard for right D, yeah. Evan Bouchard would be a good choice as well. All three of these guys, though. Ferraro, Fleury, Haig, I'm sure we can get at least two of those guys. So I'll take Fleury with this pick. Not too worried. What's on the menu tonight, boys? We're doing a fantasy draft of 21 and under players as of today. So 20 and under as of NHL 19. And trying to maximize chemistry and get them a cup. Who's going to be the backup goalie? What's up, Mikey? Hey, welcome. It's the first time I see you in the Twitch. Mikey, a very famous commenter on the franchise mode videos. He's been featured in a few episodes. So if we get a backup goalie, it would likely be either Primo or DiPietro. So I don't think it's desperate right now. Can we take another forward? I guess we should probably get a winger. Let's try and get a left winger. I see someone in the 70s here? No. 72, Peyton Krebs. 77, Maxime Comtois. And Alex Formenton. So between Comtois and Formenton, probably. I didn't know you did Twitch. Welcome. Yeah, thank you. I do. Thursday nights right now, but soon going to be a lot more with NHL 21 coming out. Get Primo. I think Primo would be there a bit longer. Formenton. Sniper. 3-star shooting. It's not that crazy. We can just... doesn't have to be a left winger. We can put someone onto the wing. This is just taking a long time in terms of having to search for players. Let's go back to the 20-year-olds. Formenton's a choice, an option, but I want to see if there's any better options, like guys who are in the high 70s, early 80s. Yeah, Formenton does have speed. That's true. But there's still some better options here, I think. Josh Norris, Elias Anderson, Morgan Frost. Morgan Frost is pretty fast, right? 87 acceleration, 87 speed. Owen Tippett would be nice as a sniper. Jesper Boquist. Owen Tippett, what's his shooting at? Same as Formenton, pretty much. Anderson Dolan. Maxime Comtois again. Bergman. Ryan Paling. Jake Leschizzen, nah. Man, it's tough to figure this out. Elias Anderson Sims, good. Get someone with high discipline. Yeah? High discipline, huh? I have to go buy a watch, just so I can be a pro. Gives you +1 discipline. Oh, man, this is really tough to figure out. If Elias Anderson has good face-offs, I think I'll take him. Because we have 3 centers right now, but none of them are really centermen, I don't think, except for like one of them. Boquist is not a center. Morgan Frost has 70 face-offs. Yeah, they're not great at face-offs. Studnicka 75, Norris 74, Anderson 75. It's doable. He's a sniper. 74 deking, only 2.5-star shooting. I'm a bit wary of Elias Anderson. 78 discipline. I think I'm probably gonna pass on Elias Anderson. Let's just go for Maxime Comtois. Or Comtois or Formenton. Let's go back. So Comtois, he has 3.5-star skating, 3-star shooting, which is better than Formenton, and he's a power forward, which is good for the chemistry. Formenton, 4-star skating. Did you pick Adam Fox? No, no, he went way too early, unfortunately. Alex Formenton, good skating, 75 discipline, 75 poise. Get Anderson eventually for the 4th. Well, it's not really eventually. It's only a 1-year challenge. Comtois, 75, 75 as well. You know, I'm going to go for Maxime Comtois. I like the power forward possibility. Plus, let's just get this draft over with so we can get the simulation going. Because we still have a lot to do in terms of having to find a coach as well. Let's see it. So we have 3 centers, 2 left wing, 2 right wing, 2 defense. Probably go for another defenseman here. Anderson in the draft? I don't quite follow. In what draft? You mean in this fantasy draft? Oh, you mean get him eventually, not that he'll eventually be your 4th liner. Yeah, sorry, now I understand. Yeah, I'll keep Elias Anderson on the radar. Sorry, didn't quite read that right. Who's this guy? Mikey Anderson? That's a cool name. Mikey Anderson. Only 80 defensive awareness. Yeah, not ideal. 74 overall. Timmins is 75. Connor Timmins. Vakanainen. Yeah, those are good stats for Vakanainen. 77. Probably take Vakanainen. Evan Bouchard is good as well. His stats aren't as high though. Probably gonna go Vakanainen. Ty Smith. I like Ty Smith. Solid stats. Nicolas Baudin. Also solid stats. Wow, they all have the same things pretty much. 80 defensive awareness, 80 stick checking. Pick Timmins. Yeah, I think it's going to be Vakanainen, actually. As a 77. Not only is he a 77, he also has the highest defensive awareness and shot blocking of anybody, of all the defensemen that are left, pretty much. So I'm going to go for Vakanainen on this one. This team could get decimated, or it could do well. I don't know. This is a weird experiment. It's hard to go 20 and under in NHL 20. 21 and under in the real world, but 21 and under in the game. Pekka Rutakilo? No, I don't know. I don't remember him. So we'll go... Actually, you know what? We should probably go for the backup goalie here. Okay, we should probably go for Primo now. If he's still here. Come on. DiPietro's here at least. If Primo's not. Oh, Primo is. Caden Primo, backup goalie. Welcome. He's actually a higher overall than Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. So maybe he'll get more of the starts, to be honest. Okay, so both of our goalies are taken care of. We just have to figure out. We have 3 centers. We have 3 D. Should probably fill out the lines a bit more. We got to fill out the top 9 a little bit more. We also have to fill out defense, though. Big Joe still waiting to get selected. Speaking of old players, anybody collect hockey cards here? Whenever I think of old players, I just think of the old players that I'd see on hockey. Well, old players. Aturati is here. No, that's not him, though. That's Akurati. Ah, we figured it out. This is Akurati. That's not Aturati. Now we figured it out. We were talking about that earlier. Jay Bird, do you collect cards? Any sets that you collect in particular? Or cards that you're proud of? Gustafson 74. David Gustafson. Ooh, 80 face-offs. That's big. Two-way forward, that could be big. Let's go for him. Why not? 74 overall is good for 19 years old. David Gustafson, or Gustafson, from the Winnipeg Jets. I know only medium top 9 potential, but that could really help us for our penalty kill. Series 1 and 2 My Pro. Do you have a card that you're particularly proud of? What do I collect? When I was younger, prized possession as a Cale Makar Young. Oh, yeah? Nice. My best Young Guns is a Jeff Skinner, I believe. I have a Jeff Skinner Young Gun. What do I collect? When I was younger, I'd collect a lot of Opeachy. I've opened a box of the Cup before. Love the Cup. Bit costly, though. You can still take Evan Bouchard. This guy's high top 60. Martin. Ferrari. Jack Hughes and Quinn. Oh, you have Cale Makar, Jack Hughes, and Quinn Hughes Young Guns. Those are all amazing and very valuable. Let me know if you're selling them. Ryan Paling's still around. 78 overall. I see him simulate well sometimes. I'm going to go for Evan Bouchard, I think, and then Ryan Paling right after. Ooh, Owen Tippett's still here. Could use a scoring winger. Pierre-Olivier Joseph is here. Shane Bowers is still here. Ooh, Bemstrom is still here. Ooh, that's tempting as well. Emil Bemstrom, a sniper. He wouldn't play center. 76 overall. Oof, that's really hard to say no to. Lean Bergman. Anderson Dolan, two-way forward. Bergman, there he is. Haven't collected hockey cards in years. Thinking about starting up again someday soon. Yeah, me too. I haven't really actively collected cards in years. I'm in some hockey card trading groups on Facebook. I love looking at the cards. I love watching box breaks on YouTube. But I haven't actually collected cards in quite a long time. Miss going into the card store and opening a box. Lean Bergman, two-way forward. I know that's tempting, but I'd rather get someone who's some scoring power, and that's Owen Tippett, I think. So I think I'm going to go for him. Where's Owen Tippett? Did I pass him? Am I a degenerate? Owen Tippett, where are you? Here you are. Owen Tippett, 74 overall, 20 years old. We got Owen Tippett. Then I think next pick's going to be that centerman. And then the pick after that's going to be one of those... oh yeah, Elias Anderson, that's true. And so many guys... that's why I wish I could sort a bit better. I keep forgetting about a lot of good guys. Samuel Poulain was there. Scroll all the way to 20 years old right away. Could really use a defenseman. Yeah, I think this one has to be a defenseman. We only have 3 defense. Kyle Wood, I wish. I wish Kyle Wood. He'd bring us straight to the promised land. No detours, no stops, nothing. Ty Smith is there, but I want to get... where's Evan Bouchard? Did I pass him? Probably. Going so quickly. Pierre-Olivier Joseph is there. Lindstrom is there. Bouchard might have gone. Anderson, if he did, I'll get the 74 overall 20-year-old guy. Or even Fevry or Ty Smith. Wild. Bodie Wild. Two-way D. Good stats. Terrible senses, though. Nicolas Baudin. Actually, getting an offensive defenseman would be nice. You know what? Nicolas Baudin. I'm going to get him, I think. I don't think Evan Bouchard's even here anymore. Yeah. Nicolas Baudin, bienvenue à l'équipe. Un autre francophone dans l'équipe. On est très fiers de lui. Where did you go, Nicolas? There you are. Nicolas Baudet. It would be good to get an offensive defenseman for try and get the chemistry going. Perfect. All right. Your team fails miserably. The same team with Kyle Wood. 10 years of cup rings. Literally. Literally. We need another winger, eh? Well, it could be a center or a winger, because a lot of these centers don't actually play center. Who is a 74 right here? 70 Bjorn Ford, keep in mind. Come on, EA. Don't give up on me. These menus can't give up on me. Bergman's here. Maybe we do get Bergman. Who knows? Come on. I'm really looking forward to the menus being fixed next year. Here we go. Okay. Bemstrom here is still Emil Bemstrom. I think it's going to be Emil Bemstrom at 76 overall, to be honest. Mikey Anderson is not bad. Elias Anderson's gone, I believe. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and take that guy. Hold on. Bemstrom, where are you? There you are. Emil Bemstrom. Welcome. Team's just about filled. Once we have all the guys and our guys of depth, we'll just sim the minors, the AHL, filling out the AHL. We don't care as much about that. Right now we have 3, 4, 5. We have 10 forwards and 4 D. So we need 2 more defensemen and like 3 more forwards, or maybe like 3 more D before we can auto draft. Broberg? Oh, Broberg's not bad, eh? Broberg is not bad at 71 overall. Broberg, Joe Valeno. Kaut, get Lias, please. No, Lias is gone. Mikey Anderson. I can get you Mikey Anderson. Oh, you're kidding me. Tornado Panda's in the chat. This is the man who gave the suggestion for this video. Let's go. For the second week in a row that he gives the winning suggestion. Oh no, what am I saying, Tornado? I'm so sorry. You gave the suggestion that finished second place that we're doing for next week's video. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to get your hopes up there. Sorry. Didn't mean to get your hopes up. I know. Yeah, the chat is catching up. Next week. We did yours last week, and we'll do yours again next week. It didn't win in the poll. I'm so sorry. The people spoke. Might go for Bergman there, eh? He only has bottom 6 potential, so I'm sure he'd be around a bit longer, actually. Keith Carney? I don't know Keith Carney. Let's go Mikey Anderson. Okay, we're almost there. Then we're going to have some fun with figuring out chemistry. Just got to get a few more forwards. This one has to be a forward for sure. February? If he's still there for our next defense pick, then yes. Who did I just see here? Oh, Kaut, eh? Ecstatic to hear Mr. Data's voice again. This guy, kindest guy you're gonna find. Mr. Tornado Panda. Joe Valeno. It's between Valeno and Kaut. Oh, wait, Bergman. Now, Bergman's gonna be around for a while. Between Valeno and Kaut. Can we pick up Rick Nash? Yeah, I think he might be... Actually, I think he's 21. I think he's a bit too old. No, actually, I think he just turned 22, Rick Nash did. Sorry, Tornado. Pretty sure his 22nd birthday was just the other day. I think he turned 22 in July. Alright, it's between Kaut and Valeno. Joe Valeno, nice guy. Let's go for Kaut. Has a 1 more overall. Another two-way forward. We have to change these guys' player types because way too many two-way forwards. Bro, Tornado, your birthday's in July? You're kidding. July is a good month for birthdays. That's all I'm going to say. Is Joey still here? Joey Valeno? This experiment might go terribly. I wonder if we'll make the playoffs. If we won the Stanley Cup, this would be insane. Isaac Ratcliffe, is he a power forward? Oh, he is. Yeah, we gotta take Isaac Ratcliffe. He'll be good for chemistry. Jay Birdie birthday in March. Still a little bit away, but right around the corner. Already almost 2021. Time just flies. What a year this has been. Let's take our last defenseman, and we can take our last forward. Who's here? Oh, Vučković. Oh, we gotta take him. He's 73 overall. Yeah, we're not gonna take Flaherty, whoever his name was. Vučković definitely gonna be the guy we have to take there. Wes, September? Did it already pass? That's true. Today's October 1st. Hey, happy belated, Wes. Tornado, I haven't played ice hockey in years. I'm thinking about trying to play some pickup this winter. Pfft, just hit me up, Tornado. Just hit me up. Assuming it's allowed, yeah. Well, hockey's a good sport for distancing. Obviously, if you're playing contact hockey, then not as much. But like, if you just want to go to the rink, pass the puck, skate around, you can definitely do that. Better than basketball as well, because you're not touching the same thing. You have your own stick. The puck's on the stick. Ooh. 30 Wes. Pff, the big 3-0. Still in diapers. Happy 30th, man. I hope it wasn't too long ago that I'm too belated, but best wishes to you. You're a big part of this channel, and I would not be the same without you. Literally, because I wouldn't have said those words right now. If you weren't here, I wouldn't have wished you a happy birthday. You literally changed the stream, because I wouldn't have said those words without you. Man, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. My goodness. 66s are the best that we're seeing. 67 for Axel Anderson. La Ferriera, 65 overall. Yeah, let's go back to the 20s. I think Lean Bergman's going to be the last guy we take, who's a 74 overall. However you pronounce his name. Heponiemi, Benoit. Where'd he go? There he is. Bergman. Lean Bergman. Welcome. The 21st. Fantastic. What day of the week was that? Let me see my calendar here. September 21st. A Monday. Oof. I mean, last year was a Sunday, though, at least. Pick someone, then trade for Elias and regular. Yeah, that could. Trades are definitely a possibility. Trades are definitely a possibility, as long as we're getting someone who's under the age of 21 in the real world. How old is Eric Cernak? I have no idea. Every day is a Sunday right now? I feel you, Tornado. Except when there's classes. Oh my goodness. DualShock battery low. Hold on a second. That was embarrassing. There we go. So we have 4, 5, 6 plus 7. We have all our forwards. I think we can go ahead and just simulate the rest of the draft. Unless there's someone that you guys really wanted me to draft who I didn't pick up on, who's still here. I don't think there's anybody who's really still here, who's still worthy of a draft pick. There's no one that's above a 67. There's 68 overall. 69 here. Bellerive. Bellerive, maybe I'll take him. Just as my last pick. Ooh, Lindstrom. Perfect. He was taken in the draft. Maybe grab another... Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point. Dank EA servers. Grab another goalie. Very good point. I don't think Michael DiPietro is going to be there anymore. Who do we got? Up to 20. Who is available? Okay. 65, 69. Ottinger is a 69. Yeah, it's going to be Jake Ottinger. Yay, coming in clutch. Olivier Rodrigue. Yeah, it's going to be Ottinger or Villalta. Matthew Villalta, 3rd-round pick from the LA Kings. Ottinger, 1st-round pick from the Dallas Stars. Of course, yeah, he played in the playoffs this year. 75 poise versus 70 poise. Yeah, then that's the decider right there. Whoever has the higher poise is the person I'm choosing. I think we can just go ahead and finish it off. We have 7, 8, 9, plus 4. I guess we'll just take one more forward, maybe. That's true. He's never let in a goal in the NHL. Anyone with random potential here. This guy's Shar. Very underrated, exactly. All right, we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the draft because all those guys are just going to be playing in the minor leagues. You know what? It's just eating at me. One more defenseman, so we have 2 guys for injuries just in case. It's just eating away at me. 20 years old, 19 years old. Ball. Kevin Ball? Yeah, Kevin Ball. Defensive defenseman. Great. Okay, now we can simulate the rest. Took us about an hour. Got that done. Now we can do the chemistry and sim the season. It might be over quickly, my friends. It might be over quickly. Oh, don't want to quit and delete, that's for sure. Sim entire draft. It might be over quickly where we don't even make the playoffs, but that is the experiment. All right, so we have Sveshnikov, Tkachuk, Kotkaniemi, Sandin. If you didn't get a chance to see the draft, make sure you take a little quick look now as I take a sip of water. These are all of our players. All right. The EA system is loading up. Okay, showtime. Let's fix up the lines and then find a coach to make this work. Head coach off. Goodbye. Roster moves. Okay, forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Scratched will be Ratcliffe, most likely. I was watching 20 players once a broadcaster said former Buffalo Sabres Sekera. That's true, Andre Sekera. You're right. Hunt will come up. No, who's Hunt? Who's this guy Hunt? 23 years old, goodbye. Who are these people? 21, 21, 22, goodbye. These guys aren't real. We can't play with them. They have to stay in the minors. Defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's number 7. Down here in the minors. 23, 23, 22, and Ball as well. Goodbye. And then in net, Primo and Luukkonen with Ottinger down there. Fantastic. Okay. So edit lines. Let's put people in the right place where we want to have them so that we have the accurate thing from the coach. Best lines. Okay, so first line, playmaker, sniper, power forward. Already gets it a +3. With the right coach, will give us a +5. Playmaker, playmaker, power forward. Is there a sniper? Tippett as a sniper. +3 on the second line. Perfect. Yeah, am I going to make a trade? Not yet. I got to figure out the lineup first. Okay, David Gustafsson. Actually, who are the real centers here? Kotkaniemi 74. Suzuki 72. Texier 70. Bemstrom 60. Gustafsson 80. Okay, he's definitely going to go there. Kaut 75. Bergman. Can I switch anybody else around here? No. Okay. I think these are going to be how the lines look. Feel free to throw in any of your suggestions. Sandin and Fleury. Two-way and a two-way. The top 4 is all two-way. The only offensive defenseman is Baudin. Is Sandin more of an offensive defenseman, or is he more of a two-way defenseman? I think he's more of a two-way guy. But we might have to really try and squeeze the chemistry for this one, for this challenge. Maybe make Cale Fleury a defensive defenseman, make Sandin an offensive defenseman. You get what I'm saying? This guy's 6'3". He could be a defensive defenseman. Yeah, we're gonna have to change some player types here. Obviously, crazy ones that don't make sense are ones that I never do. But just for this challenge, we're trying to maximize chemistry for a team of players that are 70 overall. I don't really have an issue with it. Texier, we're going to make him into a playmaker. Let me know if you have any suggestions on any other player types that should be changed here. Details. Alexandre Texier. Playmaking center. If he plays center, I'll keep him as center. But if they're not playing center, I'll change him into a winger. Because Texier, he has 86 passing. Definitely a playmaker. Okay. Sandin is going to be on offensive defenseman. Cale Fleury is going to be defensive defenseman. I called everybody in. I rented out a hotel. We had the conference room. Sat everybody down. We had a big PowerPoint. I said, you're going to play like this. Rasmus, you're going to play offensive this year. You're going to pot in 40 goals. Got it? Got it. Cale, I don't want to see you pass the red line this season. Defensive defenseman. Understood? Understood. We all had a nice meal. It was all catered. It was a beautiful day. We went to the pool in the hotel. No issues from anyone, and they all understood their roles. And we all lived happily ever after. Really hope the Really hope the Sabres are good this season. I'd be sad to see Eichel want to leave. He's really good. No, I don't think Eichel's going to leave. He doesn't want to leave. He just wants a competitive team. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere. Comtois power forward, yes. Bemstrom sniper, yes. Bemstrom with 60 faceoffs. We're going to move him into a left winger instead. Okay. But I spoke about my thoughts about the Be A Pro trailer. I'd love to hear some of your guys' thoughts about the Be A Pro trailer. Obviously, my biggest concerns are about the player types and how they don't give you proper contracts. They send you down. They don't listen to your trade requests, etc., etc. But if that's fixed, then my reservations are pretty much erased. Vučković, defensive defenseman for sure. Would like the Sabres to be good over being traded. Yeah, that's a very good point, Boomba Doomba. Eichel would definitely like the Sabres to be good rather than get traded to a good team. I don't think a good team could even afford Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel's on the perfect team right now. A team where that is built exclusively and totally around him. I'm glad to see that they are making changes, but I feel like it will be underwhelming. The Sabres, oh yeah, for sure. I'm glad to see changes, but I'm not totally sold just yet. Couch, 75 faceoffs, can say as a centerman. Gustav Lindstrom, 6'2", with 75 2-star puck skills. Gustav can be defensive. Good defensive defenseman, he can play with Baudet. Or even if he doesn't, whatever. Fits more of a defensive kind of role. Then a defensive defenseman can be the guys who are playing on the penalty kill. There we go. Who could have the Sabres got at second overall instead of Reinhardt? I'd have to look back in the draft that year. I don't quite remember who went after Reinhardt. I don't remember. Two-way forward, 78 passing. Yeah, he can stay as a two-way forward. Defensive defenseman, offensive defenseman, defensive defenseman. Bergman, yeah, two-way forward. Gustafson's a two-way forward for sure. Mikey Anderson, 6 feet. Yeah, two-way D makes sense for him too. Vakanainen, yeah, he makes sense as a two-way D. Okay, Vakanainen can stay two-way. Maybe Mikey Anderson becomes a defensive defenseman. Mikey, 2-star puck skills. I don't want you passing the blue line this season either. 77 offensive awareness. Yeah, may as well. See if that works out. Yeah, who went after Sam Reinhart? I'd have to think about that. But Sam Reinhart was not a bad choice. Sam Reinhart's a good player. He works well with Eichel. Draisaitl after? Oof, yeah. Well, everyone's kicking themselves when you look back on that. For sure. Yeah, Draisaitl would have been a good choice. No question about that. All right. I think those player types changes are going to be the only ones that we do. Bergman, two-way playmaker, two-way sniper. If I put Bemstrom up here, +1. Emil Bemstrom gives the +1. Okay, we could. I think these are gonna be the lines right here, my friends. Defense looks like that. Defensive two-way, defensive offensive. Great. All right, that's how the lines are gonna look. Let's go see what coach fits best. This coach isn't bad, actually. This is not a bad coach. We may end up keeping him. What's our staff chemistry? 83, not bad. Rob Dowdy, 57%. No, we can get better than 57. 57. Let's see, who can we get? Hold on. If we fire the E-rated coach here, and we demote him to the goalie coach, and we promote this guy to interim head coach, what's his team fit? His is 53. Goodbye. And Oulette, his is 53. Goodbye. Back to assistant coach. This guy is going to be interim head coach because he's going to become the goalie coach. He's going to become the assistant coach, and I need to get a new head coach. Sabres could have had Drysdale, yeah. God, these menus. Okposo free agency? Boy. Higher staff. I really wonder what the Canadians are going to do, though, honestly. Bergevin just gave a big interview on the Montreal radio the other day, talking about his willingness to make trades, how he's willing to do pretty much anything. 62% team fit seems to be the best, eh? Yeah. Isaiah Messier. 62% team fit. I'd prefer that he really likes the top lines, though, than just liking... So he doesn't like Sandin and Fleury, but he loves Tkachuk, Kotkaniemi, Texier, Comtois. Now, the 66 was for the AHL here, the AHL head coach. You can only look at the NHL. Make sure he fits the top 9 and top 4. I really do hope the menus are better going forward. Oh, tell me about it. It's absolutely ridiculous how bad they are, and it's really no excuse for it. Well said. There is no excuse for it. I do not understand. How about, what if we put our AHL head coach in the NHL? Harry Knight, 56%. Nah. What do you guys think? Isaiah Messier, who has a good all-around team fit, or should we go with someone who has a bit of a less team fit, but he really likes our top line? So, for example, a guy like Guy Paris, or a guy like Isaiah Messier, higher team fit. He likes, well, to be fair, he does like Tkachuk and Kotkaniemi. It would only be a +3 likely, not a +5 on the top line. But he does like everybody else. Marcel Lambert. Marcel Lambert is pretty well balanced too. Doesn't like Yamamoto as much. What do you think, guys? Charlie Dillon? I don't think Charlie Dillon. It's between Messier, Lambert, and Paris. I don't know about Paris. I don't like Sandin and Fleury. I think it's between Lambert and Messier. Trade for Elias Anderson. I don't think I'm going to make any trades until like the deadline, though. I have to, or at least start off how this team looks. We'll see. Messier likes Comtois a bit more. He likes Kotkaniemi and Tkachuk a bit more. But he doesn't like Sveshnikov or Yamamoto as much. That's the switch. The bottom seems to be unchanged pretty much. Thoughts, guys? Messier, B-, B-, A-, B, B, C-. Marcel, C, C-, B, B-, B-, B-. So Lambert is better at coach influence. Messier is better at penalty kill, teaching, power play, offense, and he's pretty much better at everything except coach influence. Yeah, I think it's going to be Messier. Unless anybody says something really quick here. While I go change the auto staff management so that I can hire him. Come on. Auto staff management. Messier, yeah. I think it's gotta be Messier. Isaiah Messier. Mark Messier's son. Long lost and estranged son. I don't know how much that's really gonna help the team, but we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna really change the +3, +3, +1 we have going on our top 9, but we'll see. Give him a nice cool $1 million. Is Kyle Wood a coach? I don't think so yet. Alright, let's see what they have to say. Happy to join the team. Thank you for reaching out. My pleasure, Isaiah. Alright. So with him as a head coach now... Oh, yikes. We went from +3, +3, +1 to +3, +1, 0. And on defense, we went from 0, +1, +1, or +1, +1, +1, to +3, +1, +3. So is it worth it to take the hit on defense? Sorry, is it worth it to take the hit on offense to get the boost on defense? Oh, hold on. Sandin and Baudet? No. Sandin and Vučković get a +5. Could go +5, +1, +1, or +3, +1, +3. But the offense is what's getting me a bit upset. Well, not upset. A bit surprised here. Oh, we could put Texier. Texier can go +3, +3. But then we lose the +1 on the third line. What do you guys think? Should we go back to the other coach where it's +3, +3, +1 with Suzuki as second line center and then defense is a bit less, or keep this guy and get the improvement on defense? Let me know your thoughts on that while I work on the power play here. Yamamoto, I don't think he fits on the second line. It would take off the +1. Yes, it would move from, it would go +1. Instead, it would be +3 and 0 or +1 and +1 if we put Yamamoto on the second line. Yamamoto, he'll get first line penalty. Check it once all the lines are done. Yamamoto, Kotkaniemi, Sveshnikov can go here. Maybe Kachuk on the second unit so he gets more time. Oh, not, he gets more of a role there. Bemstrom, Sniper. Who else is good? Tippett, right? Tippett. Oh, great. Perfect. +3. Alright, there we go. There's the power play. Oh, Baudet. Oh, it's true. I forgot about Baudet. But if it doesn't give me the +3, then I won't be able to. Oh, here he is. Baudet gives the +3. Perfect. Nicolas Baudet. Hopefully he works. 4-man power play. Not too worried. Penalty kill. This is where we got it. What? He doesn't fit the penalty kill. This is my best defensive forward. Come on, man. Texier. Only has 70 face-offs, but he only fits the power play. Do I have a better centerman? Where's Kotka? Kotka, he doesn't fit. Can I switch Sandin? Here, hold on. EA, be on our side. The voodoo is here. EA voodoo's here, guys. Be careful. Suzuki? -1, huh? There he is. This is a tough one, huh? None of our defense fit the penalty kill lines. Well, Vučković, he's a defensive defenseman. There we go. He fits it. Play him with Cale Fleury. And then play Suzuki up here. Okay. Gustafsson and Texier. Gustafsson, he doesn't fit the line, but he's my best defensive forward. I can't not play him. What if I put Texier? Okay, that's good. Gustafsson, Texier on the first line. And then Kotkaniemi. I gotta take off Suzuki and Sandin. Bergman, does he fit? He doesn't. Yamamoto, does he fit? Doesn't. Sveshnikov, doesn't. Kachuk, he gives it a dash. Vakanainen, Vučković, Fleury, who else is left here? Anderson doesn't fit. Does Baudin fit? Baudin doesn't fit. Vučković, Fleury, Vakanainen. Man, why does nobody fit the penalty kill? It's a balanced management. Could I put a forward here? Sveshnikov has good defense. Jerry jinxed it. Even Comtois? No, Comtois fits. Can I put Kachuk on defense? Doesn't look like it, huh? Two-way playmaker, power forward. Oh, had Origin as third line center at 71. Oh yeah, there yeah. Doesn't always matter about the overall necessarily. Could put Kachuk up here. Can I switch these guys? Could put Kachuk on the first unit. And Texier here. Man. Wish you guys could give me some help. Try out the other coach maybe, but with the lines you'd think that would work the most, yeah. Like, is this worth changing my coach over? Maybe I double shift him. I could double shift Vučković. Vukojevic, however you want to pronounce it. Or I could just keep the -1 and play Rasmus Sandin. Gives it a -2 though. Just can't win over here unless I do this. -1, -1. We're gonna have to deal with that -1, I guess. Mikey Anderson, is he gonna be the guy that goes? Yeah, Mikey Anderson. All right, I guess these are gonna be the lines. Yep, yeah, that's gonna be the lines. Oh baby, finally, Kotkaniemi. Only took forever. 0-0. -3s on the 3-man PK though. Again, we're gonna have to put Vukojevic instead of Sandin. Sorry, instead of Mikey Anderson at least. Gives it a 0. Perfect. Texier fix. Whatever. -3 on the 3-man PK. Can't win. Extra attacker. Svesh and Kachuk. Shootout. 88-90. 84-85. 84-84. 85-86. What was this one? 84-85. 84-85, 83-83. Anybody have better shooting? Suzuki, Sandin. 80. No, that's it. Only Sandin. That's it. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, EA servers. All right, we're good to go. Primo's our starter, but I think Luukkonen will quickly surpass him. Lindstrom and Ratcliffe are our healthy scratches, and we are good to go. These are the lines. It could be a very ugly season that's over quickly, or make a push for the playoffs. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out fast. Let's start off the preseason. We'll simulate through it. That'll give us a bit of a better idea of how we might look. We'll have some quick ideas on what's not working. Oh, 8-2 win. Wow, okay. Our first line is really going to have to carry. All right, 4-3-0 preseason. Not bad. Not bad at all. We can definitely work with that. 9 points in 7 games for Andrei Sveshnikov. Kachuk 8, Texier 8. Alright, alright, alright. Is Carter Hart 21? I'm not sure. Let's see. Carter Hart. Age. He is 22. Just looked it up. He is 22. Yamamoto -3 is the only thing there. Goalies, Primo 4-2-0. Luukkonen had a good goals against average and save percentage. All right. Kicking off the season against our state rivals here in Florida, it is the Lightning and the Panthers at Amalie Arena in Game 1 of this challenge season. First period, 2-1 Tampa Bay. Vakanainen and Comtois. What are we going to do after this challenge? We're going to do, I think, next week going to be 85 overall and under. Robbie Fabry ties it up, though, but then Maxime Comtois comes right back. Second period, 4-3. Cam Fowler scores, but then Brady Tkachuk on the power play for us. We're up 4-3 here in the third period. 5-3 now, thanks to Andrei Sveshnikov. Power play, let's get another one. Killed off, though, by Florida. We're outshooting them 31-19. Kotkaniemi, we're up 6-3. I am very surprised. I don't even think we're going to make the playoffs, but... And of course, it's only game 1, but this is a great showing from the boys. Wow. 6-4 victory against the Florida Panthers with Bobrovsky, and that's a 90 overall versus a 75 overall, and we win. Look at those 3 stars right there. The big boys coming through. We got to update our captaincies as well. So with a team with like an average overall of like 76, we beat Florida 6-4 to start off the season. Things are looking good to start off. Who's going to be the captain? I guess Sveshnikov, Kotkaniemi, Tkachuk. I think that makes sense, to be honest. Our 3 highest rated players. Yeah, why not? I'm not too worried about the captaincies. Let's keep on simulating now. Let's get a good chunk done so that we'll have a valid sample size to look back at for our scholarly research. Moving to the next month. Opposite from last week? Kind of. So last week was 35 and up. Justin, hey, by the way, welcome to the stream. 2-0 shutout, okay. So, yeah, last week was 35 and up. This week is 21 and under. We're 3-1-2 through 6 games. 3-2-2, yikes. Yeah, so we've got some good wins and some tough losses. Yeah, 3-3-2. It's going to be a grind. Eesh. We've been shut out 4-0 and 6-0 in those 2 games. 3-2 shootout loss. Ooh, we're starting to unravel here. 2-0 win, 5-2 loss. 4-1 loss. Yay. This is year 1. No, year number 1. 3-2 win. Okay, we're 5-6-3. Trade for Dahlin. Buffalo Sabres, 5-4 shootout loss. Dahlin age. How old is Rasmus Dahlin? He's 20, yeah. So we're 5-6-4 at the beginning of the season here. 11 points in 15 games for Brady Tkachuk. How are we going to fix up these lines if needed? Dahlin has a ton of trade value, though. If we wanted to trade for Rasmus Dahlin, we'd have to trade Tkachuk and or Kotkaniemi, Tkachuk, Kotkaniemi, or Sveshnikov. Texier, 11 points in 15 games. Looking good. -3s for the first line, actually. That's surprising. What? -13 in 15 games? What are you doing, buddy? What the heck is that? -13. That is unheard of. Through the beginning of the season, just like that. He has a +5 on his unit. He's playing like an 83 overall. Where did it go wrong? Rasmus, what the? Let's try +3/+3. Let's try that. Maybe a better starting goalie? Yeah. We waited a bit long on the goalie. Primo, 894 save percentage. Yeah, that's not good. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen does have trade value. 11 and 15 is your best. Yeah, it does seem weird. I think a better goalie might be a good investment here. Now we can finally have a better player search. Are there any goalies who are like 80 overall and up who are 20 years old? Max age 20 because we're going by real world age. Thank you, servers. Got any words to explain yourself? 20. We said 20 years max and minimum overall. Oh, sorry. Goalie. Hey, and I have to reset the other ones? Come on. 20 years old. I know, yeah, overall does not affect much. That's why I wouldn't want... Like, 75 is a bit low. That's why I don't need someone who's 90. But let's just see if there's someone who's like 80 overall or up. Nobody? What are you telling me? Nobody? Really? Nobody? Wow. Nobody. You're not kidding me. There are no good young goalies. Carter Hart is 21 in this game, but in the real world he's 22, so he doesn't work. Wow. So yeah, we're stuck with the goalie that we have. Caden Primo. Oh yeah, no kidding. Price put up an 883 save percentage is no surprise to me whatsoever. So we fixed up the defense a little bit. Maybe that'll help us. Let's see the special teams here. Power play only is at 11 and penalty kills at 65. Oh, goodness. Is that worse than the NHL? We have one of the worst power plays in the NHL. And we have the worst penalty kill in the NHL. Yikes. So, I got the 0-0. Should I be... What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What am I going to do on penalty kill? I'm going to have to take a -1. Special teams. Penalty kill. I don't know. Could Chuck and Texier move around? 2K needs to be made. Yeah, I wish. Whatever. Just try something. Just to move something around. Make the system think a little bit. Let's go see this game up against the New York Rangers. They're 5-10-1, so they're not a very good team either. First period. Yikes. Second period. Okay, there we go. Baudin, Kachuk, Comtois, and Bemstrom tie this game up at 4. Thank goodness. 4-4. Shots 22-16 in our favor. Heading to the third, and Nick Suzuki puts us ahead against Carter Hart. 5-4 for the Lightning. Yeah, it's going to be a grind season for sure. It's not your fault, Data. Blame it on Dankier servers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jake DeBrusque ties this game up at 5, though. They're not going to let us go away soft. But Alex Texier puts us ahead with just under 4 minutes left. Is that going to be the game-winning goal? And yes, it will be. Man, I am not regretting it, Josh. Wow, Alex Texier has been the hero. 14 points in 16 games. 6-5 win against the Rangers. Thank goodness. Love to see it. Let's get some more simulation done. Hopefully those changes did something. Winnipeg Jets, come on, they're a good team. They beat us 6-3. Blues beat us 5. We beat the Blues 5-4. 2-1 shootout loss against the Blackhawks. 4-3. Well, man, I don't think we've won in the shootout yet this season. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're 1-5 in the shootout this year. The sim in NHL is broken. You sim period by period, and if you lose first round of the playoffs, you reload and you win. Yeah, that's exactly it. You're exactly right, Justin. Man, we're like one. How are we 1-5 in the shootout? But I can't really do anything about it. All our best shooters are already lined up there. 6-2 win against the Sabres. 6-3 loss against the Blues. 8-2 loss against the Capitals. We're 8-9-6. Boy, oh boy. Carolina Hurricanes. Not sure what happened there. Maybe we do season 2. Maybe we do a season... Oh, yikes. Alex Texier, back spasms. Goodness, that's not good. Suzuki moves up. Gustafsson moves up. And Isaac Ratcliffe will come into the lineup. Ratcliffe, does he fit the... Oh, he fits the lines very well, actually. Yeah. Maybe he could stay with us long term. Maybe even after the injury, maybe. Special teams... The power play hasn't been doing very well, I noticed as well. We didn't touch the power play. Ratcliffe. Owen Tippett, what's he doing? 8 goals, 5 assists. 6-9, 9-11, 3-9, 8-13, 7-15, 7-10. Baudin 2 and 5. What's Sandin's plus minus? -17. Are you kidding me? Yes, sir. Suzuki and Kotkaniemi. Go Habs, go. +3, -17. +2. Okay. Sandin off the top pair, maybe. Yeah, give him a +5 on the second unit, maybe. Hank the King. That's true. Rest in peace, King Henrik. Very, very sad day. Change up the defense. Sandin, come on. -17. 5-4 shootout win. Finally, a shootout win. Those back spasms are going to keep Texier out for a few weeks. Minnesota Wild, 5-4 shootout loss. We're 2 and 6 in the shootouts this year. 5-3 shootout loss. 4-3 shootout. What? We've lost 7 times in the shootout this year. 8 times. What is happening? This is unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 2 and 8 in the shootout this season. We've gone to 10 shootouts, and we're 2 and 8. I don't think Elias Anderson would really be the game changer here. Elias Anderson. Currently playing on the NHL, in the NHL, 7 points, -11 in 35 games. I don't think Elias Anderson is really going to be the difference maker. Staff chemistry is at 58. Maybe that has to do with it as well. Boro, Ouellette, Messier, Doughty. Oh, they all hate each other. No one likes each other. He doesn't like Doughty. Messier doesn't like Boro. Doughty doesn't like Ouellette. Boro doesn't like Messier. And Ouellette doesn't like Doughty. Maybe I fire Ouellette since he's the worst one. Maybe hire someone who's good at the special teams. Yeah, you know what? Ouellette, get out of here. 58% staff chemistry is atrocious. Problem is, there's not a lot of guys for the NHL. Could sign Lambert. Hold on. B, B minus, B, C, A plus, and B minus. That's not bad, but an NHL associate coach is not gonna. You know what? I'll hire him as an assistant coach, and I'll demote the other guy to goalie coach. Yeah, Jay Birdie, you're right. Barely 22, but still 22. He's going to become goalie coach. And hopefully that new coach will boost the chemistry a little bit. If that guy wants to sign on as an assistant coach, that is. Best team I ever created, finished last in the league after I changed coach, and this coach chemistry is 50. Oh, yeah? Coach chemistry does that much. I don't feel the role you have offered me is appropriate for my set of skills. I'm going to go to Craigslist and put my CV and my resume there and get a better job. No, you're not. NHL associate coach. There you go. You can be the associate coach. It's killing me over here. Because there's not a lot of coaches to hire from. That's the biggest issue. Alright, keep simulating a few days. Hopefully that new coach is going to do something for us. A+ in the power play. 3-1 win against the Senators. I'm happy to join the team. I'm so happy. Thanks for reaching out. You're welcome. Hopefully staff chemistry is in the 60s now. Okay, 65% staff chemistry. That's better. That is better. So Boro doesn't like Boro, doesn't like Messier. There's 2 guys who, oof. 1, 2, 3. All 3 of these guys don't like Messier. All 3 of the guys don't like Messier. Do we fire Messier to get the staff chemistry to go up? 65 is still good. We'll see if that helps out the team a little bit. But if we're still doing really badly, maybe we fire the head coach. We'll see. We won against the Senators. We win 5-2 against the Dallas Stars, which is big. Texier's back. Is he back or is he just available? He's just available. Let's wait till... I think it was after Christmas that he's back. We'll give him a time to rest with his family around the Christmas tree. 2-1 shootout win, finally. shootout when the new coach taught them some moves in practice. And then a 3-1 loss against the Panthers. Okay, the Canadians are 28-7-2. Yikes. Let's go see that one. That could be a disaster, but let's go see it nonetheless. Texier's back in the lineup. Ratcliffe, how has Ratcliffe done? Ratcliffe had 1 goal in 10 games. Nothing too crazy. 6-5, 6-14. Yamamoto needs to get more time, I think. Yamamoto's really good. 6-14, 9-10. Just that it loses the +1. Sorry, the +3. Because this gets it a +3. Texier and Tippett give it a +3. Suzuki and Yamamoto is just a +1. But we'll try it. This season's almost as bad as the 2019. Yeah. Goalies. Luukkonen, 892, 3.38. 889, 3.57. Primo's up to a 77, though, at least. You know what? I'm going to play Primo against the Canadians. I'll keep Luukkonen for the game against the Red Wings. All right, let's go in and watch this one. Contre le Canadien Montréal. At home at Amalie Arena. Against probably the best team in the NHL. Divisional matchup. Here we go. Let's try not to get shamed too badly. First period, 3-0. Second period, 4-0. Brad Marchand and the Canadians, that's a disgrace. Tarasenko and Raquel. Goodness, 5-0. Yeah, okay, let's just call it a day. Kokeniemi and Kaut score, but we lose 5-2. Yeah, of course, they have Connor Hellebuck in nets. That's why. Big oofs. You can say that again. Against the Red Wings, we lose 2-1. I don't think the playoffs are going to happen. I got really excited after that first game, but I don't think the playoffs are looking too good right now. Buffalo Sabres, 3-2 shootout loss. Miles Wood on waivers. We can't take him. Montreal Canadiens. Okay, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Another shootout loss. We have dropped so many points in the shootout. We would have, like, imagine just half of those games were wins. Let's say we take 5 of them. Just take 5 of them. We'd be 19, 15, and 6. But instead, we're 14, 15, and 11. 11 games that we have dropped in the shootout or overtime. 10 of them in the shootout, 1 of them in overtime. These guys are terrible. Hands of stone. Who has the puck skills to go with it? Let's change. Let's put Yamamoto and then Kachuk. Who scores? Who's leading the team in goals? 15, 12, 14, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9. Actually, hold on. Gotta go to sort this out. Whoever the best goal scorers are. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, for sure. It's better than losses, but still, imagine if we just won a few of the games in the shootout. Make a world of difference. Okay. So Kachuk, Svechnikov, Kokeniemi are all shooting in the shootout already. I gotta make sure that Suzuki, Comtois, and Tippett are also shooting. Suzuki, Comtois, and Tippett. That's crazy. I've never seen that many shootout losses. It's like in such consecutive weeks. Suzuki is shooting. We say Tippett. Oh, Yamamoto was good though. Kotka has 12. Kachuk has 15. You know what? I'll take out Kotka. I'll put Tippett. I'll just do that. Alright. What a weird season, man. Carolina Hurricanes, shootout loss, right? Let's see it. 3-1 loss. Oh, goodness. 7-5 loss. If we don't win this game, I'm making a trade. I'm locking it in. Okay, 4-2 win. 4-2 win. Everyone gets to live another day. Flyers are a terrible team. We should beat them. Shootout loss. Ay. And then a 3-1 loss. All right, trade time. It is trade time. We're 15, 18, and 12. Football teams don't really follow football too much. Well, I mean, I'll watch the highlights. I know I play fantasy football. Not this year, but usually. But I don't think I have a favorite team, I'd say. All right, defense. -1, 1. 4, -11. -8, -1. Thank you, sir. Let us win a shootout, please. We got to fix defense. The offense seems to be there. Primo's not doing too hot. We could use a goalie that simulates well, but there are no options. There are no goalies who are that young who are any better. So we're gonna have to get better defense. Who do we trade for better defense, though? We're scoring well. Sveshnikov, Kachuk, Kotkaniemi, Texe 30 and 35. We're scoring pretty well. I'm way more worried about the defense. Our leading defenseman is Vukojevic, who's a defensive defenseman with 2.5-star shooting and 2.5-star puck skills and 2-star senses. Meanwhile, the offensive defensemen, both of them, have 19 points and 9 points respectively, Sandin and Baudin. You know what? I'm not getting NHL 21. How do you like that? All right, Jay Birdie. More power to you. Sandin. Who do we trade here? Nicolas Baudin? I don't know. I'm pretty much down to trade any of these guys. Michael Vukojevic. Legend. Maybe if you buy a $20 pack, maybe you'll get slightly better players. Haha, you're funny. Okay, let's go to player search. Let's look for all young defensemen. Obviously, we can't get Hughes or McCarr or anything. I wish we had taken them a bit sooner. If we had just drafted them a bit sooner, but then we wouldn't have been able to get the forwards that we have. But we probably should have focused a bit more on defense in the draft. I'd have to do this over again now that we learned a bit about the fantasy draft. Rather be by 2 NHL 15s. We have to do this over again with a bit more knowledge. Let's say minimum 80 overall, defenseman, max age 20. Dahlin, Heiskanen, Hughes, Jokiharju. Jokiharju, 3 goals, 10 assists, +8. And he fits all deep pairings. Pfft. Sold. I think Jokiharju has to be our man. The other guys have way too much trade value. Because we don't have a lot of trade value to move, really, besides our big boys. I could restart. That would, we're close to a couple hours deep. Yeah, I know. I know you said get Jokiharju. I wanted to get him as well. But if we didn't get Jokiharju, if we had gotten Jokiharju, we wouldn't have gotten Yamamoto or whoever else that we took at that point. So yes, we didn't get Jokiharju, but we got a good forward. So it's not like we just gave up on him. We could trade Baudin back, huh? Go ahead, the integration of lottery process. That's funny. Baudin for Jokiharju straight up. Would they accept this? Your offer fills the role we need, but the value isn't where it needs to be compared to what we're giving up. We don't have much to give up. We can give Ball. What's Ball doing in the minors? 3 goals, 7 assists, +5. Defensive defenseman. Anybody else I could trade who's not in the NHL? I guess Ball or Schnarr. We could throw Schnarr in. What's Schnarr up to? Nate Schnarr, 11 goals, 3 assists, +5. All right, let's throw Nate Schnarr in. What do you say? Trade accepted. Yes, let's go. Because if that wasn't going to accept it, that wasn't going to work. We weren't going to be able to make it happen. Beautiful. Henry Jokiharju, welcome to the team. The 21 and unders. Let's do it. Henry Jokiharju. He has 84 offensive awareness. We could make him into an offensive defenseman if we had to. But playing with Vakalainen, he gets it a +3. Fleury and Vukojevic doesn't do anything. What about this? Ooh, +3, +3. Sandin go in the bottom pair. He doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, let's do that. Anderson, Sandin, Vakalainen, Vukojevic, Fleury, Jokiharju. +3, +3, +1. Love it. Jokiharju will play... We won't get the +3 on the power play anymore. How many power play points does Suzuki have? 9 power play points. Yeah, he's doing well. We lose the +1 on the power play, which is not ideal. But I need to keep him as a. We need to keep him as a two-way D, or else he won't be able to play on the power play. I don't think. Mikey Anderson will come off for Yoki Haru. He doesn't fit either. You're kidding me. Alright, whatever. We'll have to go like that. We could do this, though. We get the -1, but at least there's that. Yeah, I guess we'll try like that on the top unit. Kyle Wood, just wait until he hits the big leagues. I can't wait till Kyle Wood actually makes the NHL. I'll be at every game. -2 instead of -3. Take it. Instead of Kale Flair, I'll put Yoki Haru here. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Just gotta fix the 3-on-3 lines here. And Mikey Anderson will move down. Actually, I'll put Yoki Haru on this pair, and then I'll just swap them up. Go there. Mikey Anderson can go here. 3-on-3 lines. 1 goal, 11 assists. 4 goals, 15 assists. 7 goals, 8 assists. Huh, that's tough, eh? What defenseman should I take off? Which forward? 11, 18, 10, 20. Let's put Texier up here. Fleury, 1 goal, 11 assists. 4 goals, 15 assists. So 12 points, 19 points. But then 7 goals. That's tempting. I can't take Vakanainen off, can I? 4 and 15. You know, I'll take Kale Fleury off for Yoki Haru. Yoki, 13 points plus 8 for him. Hopefully, I really hope he does well for us. I really, really hope he does well for us. Okay. Okay, perfect. I don't know, Jay Birdie. I think Brett Hall's goal, I don't think it was as bad as you think. If you look at the rule that they had at the time, if the puck changes possession after the goalie makes the save, when the puck remains in the crease, there's a certain rule that goes, and I'm pretty sure it was a good goal. Yeah, it was legal. I know it didn't sound like, because everyone thought the rule was just if your foot is in the crease, it's no goal. But it wasn't that simple. I gotta sign someone just to a big contract, just so that we get under the salary cap, or over the salary, whatever. Who has a little bit of value. Here we go. 20 years old. No value. Whatever. One-way deal. Oh, it's because he needs an entry-level contract. That's why. Come on. Okay. Forget it. I'll sign anyone I want. Who's going to get a contract? Who's the oldest guy in free agency? Marian Hossa. I'm sorry your career got cut short. How about you ride into the sunset with 15... Nah, that's a bit crazy. Just in case. Who knows if some trade happens. With 10... Nah, that's going to take me too long to get there. $14 million. How does that sound? Alright, now we can keep on simulating. Yoki Haru is a huge piece for us on defense. How do we do up against the LA Kings? We lose 4-3 in overtime. Marian Hossa. Enjoy that contract. Minnesota Wild lose 5-2, and Jets win 4-2. Yikes. Tough times. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs, but anything's possible. We'd have to go like 23 and under. then you can really get some good players at 23 and under. This was pretty extreme to say 21 and under, or actually, well, 20 and under according to the game, 21 and under in real life. 8-3 loss, 4-3 loss, 4-3 win, 8-3 loss. Yikes, we really need a good goalie. The goalie is what's killing us, I think. 5-4 overtime loss, 4-3 loss, 6-4 loss. Yeah, 4-3 win. We're falling apart. 5-2 loss. Kings get Laine? No, the Kings won't get Laine. The Jets want like a good, strong top 2 pair defenseman. They're not going to take Anderson Dolan and Gabe Vilardi for Patrick Laine. 4-1 win, 6-4 win. Yeah, 23 and under would probably be more realistic for doing well. At least we're better than the Senators, yeah. So here at the trade deadline, to be honest, I don't think there's any trades we even can make unless we made like a blockbuster move and traded one of our top players, and it wouldn't really make sense to trade one of our top players. Doughty for Laine? No. Maybe a few years ago. Oh, well, a few years ago Laine wasn't in the league. At the deadline, we are 21, 26, and 15. Those 13 shootout losses have really come back to bite us. 57 points. I don't know if the playoffs are even attainable if we go on a run. At the moment, if we just look at the Eastern Conference. Where are we in the East? Yeah, we have 57 points. The wild card would be... well, wild card. Isn't 8th? How many teams get in the playoffs? Only 6? No, what am I saying? Why is it the wild card at 6? Hold on. Imagine having Blackhawks. Mock trade. No, Stamkos is not going to get traded, I don't think. That would be quite surprising. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8, yeah, 8 players get to go. It's just because they're all from the Atlantic Division. Of course, I'm in the hardest division in the NHL somehow. Even though it was a fantasy draft, I'm in the hardest division in the NHL. 71 points gets me to the wild card spot. Meanwhile, the Penguins are in with 68. Yikes. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up to Buffalo. Yikes. They're 34, 25, and 3, and they're in a wild card spot. I don't think it's going to be able to happen, guys. Unless we want to push for another season after this one, we could. But I don't think our team's going to be able to make it. I think we're just going to have to simulate straight through to the end. Could just bulldoze through the off season and not even and just go straight to next season and just sim through next season without really do a quick run through. Probably take about 30 extra minutes instead of the last hour and a half, 2 hours. 7-5 win. Montreal could trade Suzuki, Romanov, and no. The Canadians are not going after Laine. And they wouldn't trade those players. Suzuki and Romanov are untouchable, I would say. Lafreniere goes to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Imagine that. Yeah. 28, 33, and 15. What a year. No. Those guys are not moving, and Laine's not going to the Canadians, unfortunately. Keep those ketchup chips. Those are mine. All right, can we hit 30 wins? Can we hit 30 wins by the end? There we go. All right, so we finish off the season with a record of 30, 37, and 15. Yikes. So the experiment comes to a close, at least for that one season. Definitely had good performances. 88 points in 82 games from Sveshnikov, a crazy season from him. Kachuk 74, Kotka 69, Suzuki 51, Texier 50, but the plus minuses really fell apart really badly. Defense here, the defense was terrible. Even Yoki Haru, the poor guy, went from a plus 10 to a negative 17. I gotta blame the goalies on this one, guys. 889 and 886 for the save percentages. Yeah, this one rides on the goalies. Unfortunately, there's no goaltender. We had the best under 21 goaltender in Caden Primo, who was at a 75 overall. So we couldn't really do anything better on that one. So we couldn't... we did our best, but the goalies fell apart. I'm down to simulate to next season and just see what we can do, just quickly. No, I didn't want to edit the lines. Once these guys grow a little bit more, do another season. Yeah, we could do another season. Definitely much quicker though. Turns it into a 2-year challenge instead of just a 1-year challenge. So for the 1-year challenge, we can say that we failed. Did a lot better than I thought we would. I thought all of our players would be terrible. We had some good player performances, but we, if we have a success, it'll be in a 2-year format. Lafreniere totally depends on the draft lottery, because I don't have the pieces to trade up. Pittsburgh Penguins win the cup. Utica Comets win the... actually, were we Utica? Are we Utica? I forget. Tampa Bay. Oh, we don't even have a pick. Ay, ay, ay. San Jose has our pick because of the Barclay Goodrow trade. Yikes. But that's okay. To be honest, I wasn't really comfortable drafting anybody because I really wanted it to be just the team that we fantasy drafted ourselves. So don't worry about it. Oh, you're right. Syracuse Crunch. Utica Comets, I think that's the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, as much as you guys want to see Lafreniere, I'd prefer to just have our team as is. Marian Hossa goes out after having his $15 million payday. Don't care about the draft. It'll be a nice, quick off-season. Oh, no, I didn't want to begin the draft. Well, might as well see who the first few teams get. Hey, the Rangers have the first overall pick, eh? They moved from 2 to 1. So will they get Lafreniere? No. Look at that created player. Afinogenov. Igor Afinogenov, 81 overall, medium franchise, 17 years old. What? That's a crazy player right there. My goodness. Second overall, Alexis Lafreniere to the Ottawa Senators, Marco Rossi to the Sharks, Ponomarev to the Devils, etc. So exit, auto draft. We are not drafting anyone because we just want to keep the team that we created. Let's go. We'll just keep on simulating. I don't think we have any contracts to deal with because all these guys are on entry-level deals pretty much. So it'll be a very quick off-season. We're not making any improvements or anything. Yeah, everyone should be good. No one should be on expiring deals. All these guys I don't care about, except for Vučković, whatever his name is. Qualify him. The rest, you know what, I might as well qualify everybody to fill up the team in the AHL. Yeah, Gunler's good. Alright, we can check goalies. The only person I would... no, you know what? I don't think I'd even get a goalie. I want Primo and Lukin to grow. I don't think we're going to get anybody. I think only by trade is the way that we're going to change the people on this team. Only by trade. Everybody extends their contracts. Great, great, great. We didn't renew those coaches. I don't really care. We'll find better coaches at the beginning of next season. Sim to next season. Actually, before we sim to I might as well just get the coach now, right? Well, actually, no, I can't because I need to see the team fit. We don't know the team fit until next season. Alright, so as you're watching, if you're new to the stream or the channel, make sure you scroll down on the Twitch screen here. You can click on the android with the pipe in his mouth, Lieutenant Commander Data, to go to the YouTube channel, to subscribe and follow along for all of our NHL 20, FIFA 20, NHL 21 soon coming out, all content coming soon, franchise mode, player career simulations, be a pro, etc. You can click on Kyle Wood, the San Jose Sharks player, for any donations. Click on the Discord logo to join the server. Be sure to interact with us in terms of being able to suggest series that we do, suggest live stream ideas that we do, suggest trades and things that we're doing in the franchise mode, and follow on Twitter to stay updated with everything else. And of course, as you're here on Twitch, you can follow on Twitch. Sorry, there was something about Lundqvist, eh? How do I feel about Lundqvist getting bought out? It's sad, but the Rangers need the money, I guess, to probably go after Pietrangelo. Vučković will get him in contracts. What's kind of funny is that literally about a week ago before the draft, I was playing NHL 20 and the Rangers won the draft. Oh, yeah, it happens pretty often, Wes. I've seen it. Anyone watch the presidential debate probably sounds like EA and the hockey guard. That's funny. Vujkovic, whatever his name is. RFA still hasn't signed, eh? I'm surprised. What does he want? Perfect. No problem. I'll give it to you. Let's go a few more days and then we'll get a good coach. Fantastic. Yeah, so I just, on the YouTube channel, you'll see today, I just put out a video, my reaction to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the NHL 21 Be a Pro trailer, so make sure you check out those thoughts there. I think that there's some good things and some scary things, well, not scary things, some concerning things. We'll look at the growth in just a second. There's some nice growth. There we go, Primo at an 80, there we go. Forwards, whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guys who were not drafted by us do not count, such as Hunt and Blickfeld. So they both get sent down. I'm Vix, welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the team right there. Perfect. So now it's really 21 and under, because all the guys who were 20 are now 21. And defense, Yohari Sandin, Vakine, this guy goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta buy that watch, get the +1 discipline. Exactly, Wes. Exactly. I think that's everybody on defense, right? Who was our other guy? Was it Lindstrom? Yeah, it was Gustav Lindstrom. Nick Malak is here? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's fix it up. Let me fix up the lines. So yeah, what I was saying was about the YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm very excited for the series and the videos that are going to be coming out. With the faster menus and the faster simulation speed, I'm very excited to put out tons and tons of videos. Like when it was first lockdown in March, I was uploading NHL videos every single day, and that's what I'm looking forward to doing again. So make sure you're subscribed on the YouTube channel. Once again, if you're just new to the stream, I see 16 people. Now 14 people. Make sure you click on Lieutenant Commander Data, the android with the Sherlock Holmes pipe in his mouth, by scrolling down, or go to YouTube, type in Data782, and subscribe there. So I think we're going to do like this for the lines. Something like that, but we'll see what the coaches have to say about it. New electric car for +5 defensive awareness. Alright, let's check out the coaching. Coaching staff. What do you got for us? 58% staff chemistry. Yeah, I think Isaiah Messier has to go since nobody likes him that much. 66% team fit. What? Yeah, you know what? Isaiah Messier gave you the chance. Goodbye. Just leaves Paris, in the NHL. We only have one associate coach here. So let's make him the interim head coach. He has a 59% team fit. Not bad. Make him the associate coach for a second. Hire staff. Okay, NHL head coaches. Who do we got here? 58, 60, 66 here. Messier, get out of here. 66 from Hugo Odette. Logan Murley. Anybody more than 66? Leo Krupp. 71, Cole Legg. Ooh, he loves K. This is the AHL, though. You fooled me. You fooled me. Just NHL head coaches. Those three weren't that great. Just NHL associate coaches now. 66 seems to be the highest. NHL assistant coach. My name's Josh. Welcome. Welcome back. 65 from Nick Thomas. 65, 66, Kim Roden. How's the team doing? We didn't make the playoffs, so we're doing a second season. Brendan Clemmy, 66. 66 seems to be the highest, eh? So we'll settle for 66. We just got to get someone better than Isaiah Messier. Was there a head coach who had 66? 58, 60, 53. Tanaka, A+ power play and A on the penalty kill, but doesn't like those guys enough. Messier's not coming back, but who else has a 66%? Yeah, Texit, yes, he did. I got to give it to you. He did turn out quite well. It wasn't a good season for most, but he had a good season. Logan Murley looks pretty good. Doesn't like Tippett as much. Loves Yoki Haru, loves Kachuk, Kotkaniemi, Texier. What do you guys think? Logan Murley? Could get Logan Murley. Yeah, you were right. I'm glad you told me. Or we could get Nicholas Thomas, 65%. Not as good of a coach, but 1% more of team fit. Never simple. Whatever. Let's just get a coach. We'll see how the chemistry fits, and we'll go from there. There was no 71. The 71 was for the AHL. He wasn't actually a 71% fit for the NHL. So he'll be the associate coach. Sorry, he'll be the head coach. I need someone who just has good power play and penalty kill as well. A- power play, Isaiah Messier again. I'd hire him, but the people didn't like him. Yeah, we need a couple of coaches. A+ on the power play, A- on the penalty kill. What's his team fit? 56. And this guy, Dennis, 57. B and A+. Oh, this is good. 56 though. You know, let's try a few options. Let's go for the person who is A-, A- for associate coach. Oh, sorry, for assistant coach? Yeah, for assistant coach, no? Or is it goalie coach? I don't remember. Let's just hire a bunch of guys. We'll see who fits. Whoever doesn't, we just fire, and we'll go and we'll try something else. Just start simulating through the preseason. Happy to join the team, says Serge. And we really started off, so I gladly accept. Logan, great. First preseason game, we lost 4-3. It's okay. Okay, Murley's the head coach. This guy's the associate coach. No, this guy, make him the assistant. No, this guy, yeah, he's AHL assistant coach. This guy's NHL associate coach. This guy's going to be NHL assistant coach, right? Or do I want to keep him as goal? Stat chemistry 82. Oh, perfect. Stat chemistry 82. But both associate coaches don't like the head coach as much. B-, B, A+, B-, A-, A- for all the penalty kill power play stuff. Should I hire another coach or should I just keep it at 82%? Oh, it makes it 84% if I make him. Should I just, so yeah, guys, should I hire a goalie coach or should we keep the staff chemistry at 84% and just be happy with that? What are your thoughts? Goalie coach. Sorry, I'm just looking at chat here. I had to approve or deny a few of your messages. I had to deny a few. Got to keep it clean in the chat, my friend. Try out a goalie coach, and if it drops the chemistry, fire him. Yeah, you know, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. NHL assistant coach. Let's look again for power play penalty kill. Whoever just fits the best. A+, B-, not bad. Pekka Immonen, 48 is not going to cut it. 56, 50, I don't know if I want two people at 56%. Well, Phil Arcabello, cool name. Not a good fit, though. Pascal Laperriere. That's not bad. A, power play. C minus. I prefer someone who's better on the penalty kill, actually. Adele. Maybe it is. Maybe Adele is the coach we go for. B minus, B minus. Bernard Grou. 59%. That's good. Veteran coach wouldn't fit with team of 21 and under. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let's go for generalist. Why not? Goalie coach. Well, yeah, they should put in the real head coaches. I know as time goes on, it'll be generated coaches, but to have the real coaches would make a lot of sense. Just like in MLB The Show, they have real managers. And even in FIFA, Bernard, welcome. Coaching staff down to 82. So what do we think, guys? Do we fire him for it to be 84, or do we keep him and it's at 82? Do we fire him for that 2%? Does it really matter for the 2%? Keep him for the 82%, says Boomba Doomba. Let me take a look at the lines while you guys think about that. Still can't get a +5 in that first line. Second line, tech stays up to an 84. Tippett could give it a +1 here, eh? Could go Comtois, Suzuki, Bemstrom. Opinion on the Petrie extension? Great contract. Love the Petrie extension. Big fan. Yoki Haru +3, Fleury Sandin +3. Keep, says Wesley. Thank you, Wes. Can we get any +5s here? Could get don't want to do that though, do I? Get a +5 there. Sandin and Yokiharu is a +3. Yeah, Yokiharu is more of an offensive defenseman. Is he? 86 passing, 85 offensive awareness, 4-star defense, though. He's really the embodiment of a two-way guy. That's why I don't think I'd want to change him. I'm okay with changing the other guys, but he's like really a two-way guy. It makes sense for him to be two-way. These guys are both defensive defensemen. Back-a-nine in there. Ooh, this +5, +3, +1. Not the ideal pairs, though. This isn't really the ideal pairings, but it's best for chemistry. Let's try it out, because Sandin will play like an 86, Yokiharu like an 86, Fleury like an 84. Let's try it, why not? Special teams, here we go. The nightmare begins. Yeah, Ryan Suter, Jeff Petrie, those guys should not be defensive defensemen. Who's the other offensive defenseman? We don't have any other offensive defensemen, eh? Who gives it a +3 here? Kachuk gives it a +3. Not his ideal place. But he does give it a +3. Really front-loading the power play. Texier, Kokanyemi, Comtois, Yokiharu. Could go +3, +1 on the two pairs here. Actually, maybe Kotka would give it a no. Yeah, +3/+1 is probably the best we're going to get. Can't be too picky. Penalty kill now. This is where we got to break our heads. Once again, no one fits. X's everywhere. Yoki Haru doesn't even fit. Come on. Does Suzuki fit? Suzuki does not fit. Who's your favorite American NHL player all time? Oh, that's a tough one. I have to see a list. Obviously, Mike McDonough's a legend. Tony Amonte. Wow. Tony Amonte. I'd have to see a list to really make an educated answer. Man, the penalty kill is not going to do well, guys. No matter what I do, it's not going to be a plus anywhere. Checkmark, dash, X, and X. Sandine can't play on the penalty kill. Patty Kane, simple man. Got a 0 down here. Yeah, I'd rather go for let's go for 0 and -1, I guess. Let's go with Texier and Kachuk up there. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Oh, that's a great one as well. Love John LeClair. Obviously, closer to the end of his career when I started watching hockey than the beginning. I love that Pittsburgh team, though, that had LeClair, Recchi, everybody, Gonchar. Obviously, that was not when they were in their prime necessarily. But, get what I mean. Oof, another day of breaking my head in the EA world. Favorite Finnish NHL player? Probably Saku Koivu. I'm gonna keep the shootout line just as they say. The shootout you can never win. Gotta call up a forward. Ratcliffe, there he is. All right, my friends, it is time. Much quicker this season, of course, but it is time for season number 2. We didn't think there'd be a second season. We didn't make any changes. We made one trade at the trade deadline. Oh, Solani. Ah, that's true. Solani, very, very, very close second. Like, so close. You can't even tell, almost. But Saku Koivu just gets a bit ahead since he was the captain of my Canadians. But I am a huge Teemu Solani fan. All right, we're looking good in the preseason here. So, as I was saying, only difference we made from the fantasy draft was the trade for Henry Jokiharju, who was also a 21 and under player. But aside from that, we have not made any changes since the fantasy draft back in the day. How about Sweden? That's a lot tougher, I think. Maybe like Peter Forsberg. I really have to see a list because I know there's so many people I'm forgetting. You know, I'll look up a list while the simulation goes here. Best Swedish players all time. We're 0-2-3 for our first 5 games. Hey guys, look at that. Look at that. 3 shootout losses to start the season. Hey. No kidding. Oh yeah, of course. The Sedins, Zetterberg, Alfredson, Lindstrom, Sundin. Of course. Yeah, I think it's Peter Forsberg. Still can't win in the shootouts. I have to change up the shootout again. Marcus Naslund. Mats Naslund. Frederick Modine, legend. -6 on that top line. What's going on in this top line? They had a terrible season last year, too, for the plus-minuses. What's going on up here? Maybe put Yamamoto up there and get Kachuk on the second line. Let's try that. The first line doesn't need the plus as much anymore. Victor Fost. Legend. Shootout. Whatever, let's change it up. Suzuki can come up. Czech Republic, Thomas Plekanec. No, what am I saying? Thomas Plekanec. Jaromir Jagr. Gotta look this up, yeah. Lindstrom is among my favorite Swedish players. Oh yeah, for sure. Nick Lidstrom, legend. More than a legend. Just one of the best defensemen of all time. In the conversation for best of all time, for sure. Forsberg, Russia. Maybe Datsuk. Yeah, I think Datsuk. Between Datsuk and Ovi. I think Datsuk gets the edge, though. Svesh, he's been disappointing in the shootout. What's going on? I don't know. How much can I really change up? I can't tell who's scoring and who's not scoring in the shootout. So it's hard to really change it up. Australia, who's the guy? Is it Chandler Stevenson? Who's from Australia? The guy who played on the Capitals? Who was like the first Australian player ever? Wow. 0-3-3 to start the season. Shootout win. Nathan Walker. Of course. Yeah, it's not Chandler Stevenson. Nathan Walker. 6-5 loss, 6-2 loss, 4-3 win, 5-2 win. Come on, guys. Let's pick it up. We're finally a decent team-ish. 4-3 shootout loss, 5-4 loss. Man, we're 3-8-4. 7-6 win, 3-2 shootout loss. You know what? I'm overhauling the shootout. Sveshnikov's not even shooting anymore. -1, -5, -8, -12, -5. Pavel Bure, yeah. Career cut short. Really good player. People don't talk about him enough. Emil Bemstrom's been garbage. Kachuk's been terrible at a -20. Go down to the third line, Brady. 2, -1, -4, -5, -10, -8. Yeah, let's fix up this third pair. Yoki Haru to the top pair. Kale Fleury. Sandin can get the +5 down here. But I gotta switch these guys up somewhere. Yeah, let's do this. Sandin to the third pair. Bemstrom for Elias Anderson. Could we? I don't know if the trade value would be there. Come on, menus. Antero Niittymaki. Wow. Now that is a throwback. Love Niittymaki. Sheesh. Wow. Thank you, Dankier servers. That was a throwback right there. How about Canada? Bah. There's so many good Canadian players. Germany, Marcel Gottsch. Gotta go Marcel Gottsch. But realistically, as well, probably aside from Draisaitl, probably Thomas Greiss is a great player. Not many options really to choose from. Let's see Elias Anderson's trade value. Oh, of course, yeah, Marco Sturm. Marco Sturm was really good. Where was Elias Anderson? Edmonton, that's where it was. Edmonton just came back to mind. Niittymaki. Wes, I'm not quite at your age, Wes, but I'm sure much of our hockey knowledge / fan appreciation and players that we like are quite similar. Even though they're a bit after my time, I'm still a big 90s hockey kind of guy. Where'd he go? Why am I looking at defense? Centers. How about Netherlands? I don't even know any players from the Netherlands, I don't think. Netherlands. Dutch NHL players. Let me look this up. Daniel Sprong. Well, he's from Canada, no? Olaf Kolzig, of course. Love Ole the goalie. Oh yeah, Daniel Sprong. I guess so. Daniel Sprong is technically Dutch. He played hockey in the Q, though, with a friend of mine. Elias Anderson, 80 overall. 4 points. Last season, he had 16 points and negative 15. No, I don't see the desire for Elias Anderson. 16 points, negative 15 last season. I don't see it. If we're to trade anybody, it's, where is he? Nhl Bemstrom. Doesn't have a lot of trade value anyways. I don't see it happening. Yeah, it's true. Born in the Netherlands. Overhaul the shootout I said we were doing. Kachuk's down to the third line. Maybe he'll learn some respect for the game of hockey down there. Shootout. First shooter is going to be Bergman. Second shooter is going to be Bemstrom. Third shooter is going to be Kaut. I'm so glad the Capitals got Sprong. Yeah, Sprong just hasn't had not the right attitude. But put him in the right system, he'll do well. Fourth shooter, Gustafsson, and fifth shooter, you know what? We'll keep Sveshnikov since he has the best hands, even though they seem to be non-existent in the shootout. Maybe the EA garbage will give it to us when we put 70 overalls in the shootout instead. I hope that 3-2 shootout loss was after I made those changes. 5-2 loss, 3-2 shootout win. There we go. I don't know how. 3-2 win, 5-2 loss, 4-1 win, 7-10-5 at the moment. 7-1 win, 4-3 shootout loss, 4-2 loss, 3-2 shootout win. Okay, we're trying to win a bit more. Best Slovakian NHLer? Again, I gotta look up a list here. Tatar, yeah, maybe. Chara, oh yeah, Chara for sure. 3-2 loss, 4-2 loss. Sheesh. Hossa, Gabrick, Miroslav Satan, Pavel Demitra. Oh man, I was a huge Pavel Demitra fan. Oh, Peter Bondra as well. It's tough not to say Peter Bondra, but Marian Hossa probably takes it. Oh, Ziggy Palffy. Ooh, I'm looking at a list of people here. There's a ton of guys. Michael Handzus, Lubomir Wisnowski. Oh, yeah. Marek Zvatos. Peter Budaj, one of my favorite goalies of all time. Oh, goodness. Those are some great names. Wes, you and I, like I just said, not the same age, but I think we have the same affection for these players. Marek Malik. When he scores that goal in the shootout between the legs. The announcer's reaction. Best NHL draft bust pick? How do you mean best? Because if they're a bust, they're not really the best, right? Owen Tippett, mild concussion. Who's -5, -6, -12, -4, -12. What's going on? -22. 22 for Brady Tkachuk. 4-star defense. 94 stick checking. 87 blah, blah, -22. 4.35 goals against average for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And for Primo, 898. We got to trade Ukko-Pekka. Keep Primo as the starter. Trade Ukko-Pekka. Call up Ottinger to be our backup. Let's get some help. My goodness. That's unbelievably shocking. Ukko-Pekka, you're out of here. My goodness, 5-1 loss. 14-22 name. We're not going to make the playoffs again this year, guys. This experiment, hey, the experiments don't have to be always a success. This experiment, we can admit that it looks like it's going to be a failure. Trade block. Ukko-Pekka, he's done. Get out of here. Over. How many games did it take Yakupov to score his first goal again? I'm not sure. Hey. Defense. 21. Forward, any. 21. Enough for him to leave the NHL. Huh, fair. Okay. Let's see if we put Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on the open block. Well, not on the open block. If we try to look according to what we want. Let's see if there's anything we can get. We could use some forward help for sure. Like a good defensive forward. Or just, I don't know, anything really. We are struggling everywhere. Zubov or Yashin. Woo! Ukko-Pekka has a lot of trade value. Oh, sorry. I just put him on the open block. That's not what I want to do. Or is it? Is that what I want to do? No, it's not. It gives me Max Domi. Find trade. No. Oh, okay, that's not Max Domi. That's somebody else. That's why. So I don't want draft picks though. I gotta turn off that I want draft picks, but I don't think I'm gonna get any good offers. Unfortunately, I have to go out and make it myself. Jack Hughes will turn out as a franchise player. I don't think for Kakko though. I'm not sure. Kakko's gonna do well with Lafreniere. Okay, any forward, max 21 years old, who has a max overall, sorry, a minimum overall of like 83. We could get anyone from down here. I don't think Kakko's gonna be a bust. Rob Thomas, Isaac Lundstrom, etc. Rob Thomas, oof, look at Rob Thomas. 36 points in 45 games. Rob Thomas, and a two-way forward. Exactly what we need. Does he fit? We don't know. How about Isaac Lundstrom? Fits all forward lines? Isaac Lundstrom wouldn't be bad either. 33 points. Had 62 points last season. Oh, it's between Lundstrom and Rob Thomas. Texier, Suzuki. Okay. So pretty much there's only two options here, guys. Rob Thomas and Isaac Lundstrom for forwards. So we'll pin them to watch list. Pin to watch list. What's Tolvanen doing these days? Yeah, you're not. Yeah, definitely does. Defense. Tolvanen. We don't have the trade value for Tolvanen, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a good point, Wes. Okay, so Dahlin, these guys. No, I'm not really any of these guys. Too much of trade value for all of them. I wish we had drafted one of these guys. Like I said earlier, now I know for the future that we should have taken defense a lot earlier. So it's between Thomas and Lundstrom. 4-star defense versus 4.5-star defense. I think we got to go Isaac Lundstrom. But doesn't fit the PK? Does he? It says he fits all forward lines. Rob Thomas or Isaac Lundstrom? Thomas seems to score a bit more, but Lundstrom scores as well and is better defensively. 88, 76, 84, 86, 89, yeah. It's a tough one. I think I'm leaning for Lundstrom. Plus he's a playmaker. I'm going to go for Lundstrom unless anybody has a burning desire for Rob Thomas. He's a playmaker. Lundstrom's it. Tampa Bay would have too few goalies. I'll take a goalie back. Jonas Johansson, legend. Oh, yeah, I think we'll do this. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen didn't turn out. We'll get Isaac Lundstrom. Hopefully this trade is accepted. And, oh, it will be. Okay, it will be. So if everyone's okay with it, we're going to go ahead and do it. Take a sip of water, and then we're going to lock it in. Bye, Luukkonen. All right, let's do it. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, San Jose. Gives us a nice center for our team. We can move maybe Texier or Suzuki to the wing. Let's fix this up. So, I was about to say give me a second, I'll do these lines, but I forgot that this isn't a YouTube video. So Primo, got to go to the roster moves. Did he already get called up, Jonas Johansson? Yeah, but we can't play Johansson, he's too old. He's 25. Yeah, we got to call up Ottinger. There we go. Jake Ottinger. And now Texier has 72 face-offs. Suzuki has 76. So Texier is going to move to the wing here. And Lundstrom will be our second-line center. Imagine calling a 23-year-old too old. Yeah. He fits the first line best, it says. Hey, just joined was the Adam, welcome. The franchise is players who are 21 years old and younger. Year number 1, didn't make the playoffs. Year number 2, here we are. So Lundstrom can play, well, I guess we could bring Kachuk back up now that his probation's done a bit. We were a bit upset with him earlier. All right. Just until, who's injured? Until Tippett comes back from his injury. MVL1 2K20, welcome. Let's go. Do you consider changing the player role for Lundstrom? Yeah, but I think playmaker makes the most sense, to be honest. Lundstrom, he doesn't fit the penalty kill. Oh, yeah? Really? That's a buzz. Thought he would have. Someone said that he didn't fit the penalty kill. How did that person know that? Oh, yeah, I love Isaac Lundstrom. He was big in our Anaheim Ducks franchise mode. Where are we looking here? Let's bring Ratcliffe in here. Yeah, how did you know, Danky? Did you just say that, or did you actually know? Because he didn't say anything. Best lines in the minors. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's keep on simulating. Hopefully Lundstrom is the missing piece that we needed. The missing piece from the Lego movie, that is. Oh, Vancouver Canucks. Already an injury right away. Great. He will with generalist balance coach. Already an injury there. Christian Juice in NHL 20 and stuff. Yeah. Gustav Lindstrom. He's going to come in and he'll go there. Yeah, because I want to go to -1 in the second unit. That first pair, man. The plus minuses are atrocious. 4-2. Win, that is, against the Canucks. Owen Tippett's available. All right, now we're going to look at this team at full strength, as Tippett will replace Ratcliffe. Tippett could play... No, I think it's... Could anybody come up here? No. I think Tippett's going to stay on the third line with Suzuki and Bemstrom, to be honest. Could move Texier down, but no reason to do that. Tippett's played okay, but not enough to make me want to move him up to the second line. And put Lundstrom on a few more lines, actually, while I'm here. Penalty kill, no. 4-man extras. 4-on-4. Put Ratcliffe in for Bemstrom, maybe? Possible +3? Yeah, that's a good point. I'll check that. Hold on. 3-on-3. Texier can go. Yamamoto, what kind of points does Yamamoto have? 13 and 26. 2 and 19. 13 and 16. Yeah, Texier can stay. Suzuki will go. Lundstrom goes there. Great. For Bemstrom, you said? Well, actually, maybe I'll just put Bemstrom on the 4th line. 3-7, -7, 6-1, -9, 3-6, -10. Let's take Kaut out, maybe. Martin Kaut. Oh, Comtois is here? Wait, hold on. What happened to Comtois? Where did Comtois go? Was he injured? I guess Comtois was injured. I guess. Huh. So Comtois will play on the 3rd line then. Was I just delusional? Or was I forgetting something? And then we said, oh, wait, Ratcliffe on the 4th. It gives it a +1 on the 4th line, but he is a 70 overall, as opposed to having the 78 overall. Oh, I subbed out Comtois with Lundstrom. Okay, perfect. So it's just me being a degenerate. Makes sense. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Bemstrom, Gustafsson, and Ratcliffe gives it a +1. Yeah, well, might as well. Why not? Let's try that on the 4th line. So here's going to be the lineup for the rest of the season, pretty much. Great. Okay. Dallas 5-3 win. Okay, looking good. This guy's back in the lineup. 18 viewers now. Welcome everybody to the stream. Make sure you follow. Streaming at least once a week of NHL 20 content, but soon when NHL 21 comes out, going to be lots of stream, lots of videos. So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. You can either search Data782 for all franchise mode, be a pro, career simulations, franchise mode challenges and experiments, etc. You can scroll down and click on Lieutenant Commander Data, the android with a pipe in his mouth, to be brought to the YouTube channel. You can follow on Twitch right here as well. You can join the Discord server where we talk about NHL 20 suggestions for the series, as well as voting on ideas for the streams and just talking hockey. A. Richards, yo, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Can't wait for NHL 21. Neither can I. You can follow on Twitter. There's a lot of things you can do down there. There's donations for anyone who wants to give to the Kyle Wood Foundation. All right, things are slowly turning around. We're still not looking great, but we're slowly turning around. I somehow saw your Buffalo series on YouTube, and I loved the vids on streams. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for finding the time to come join us and for saying that. It really means more than you know. Counting down the days, yeah. I don't think I'll get early access, though, to be honest. An extra $50 just to play 3 days early. Unless the donations are really popping, I don't think that's going to happen. 21, 27, and 9 at the moment. Let's see how Lundstrom's been doing since he came to our team. 58 and 57. I would follow you on Twitter, but I don't have so much. Don't worry about it. I forgive you. Okay, Isaac Lundstrom, since he's come to the team, has gotten 9 points in 13 games and has been a -7. That is not ideal. Brady Tkachuk, -22. What is going on? What is going on? Primo, 19, 19, and 7 with 1 shutout. Man, Brady Tkachuk has been a huge disappointment. Huge disappointment. -22. Sveshnikov, -14. What's the defense telling me? Yoki Haru, -17. You can... Voodoo, man. I found your channel first from the chemistry video. My fan channel is going way back. Perfect. I'm glad, Boomba Doomba. I'm glad. That's the whole point. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to trading Tkachuk. Had a great season last year, but we're just trying to win the cup win the cup. We're just trying to make the playoffs right now. In this final season of experimenting here. So if we took Brady Tkachuk and offered him for I'm sure quite a few teams would be interested in acquiring his services. Victor Soderstrom, there's gonna be Tim Stutzel, Lucas Dostal. I don't know, Adam. We could get Tolvanen, but Tolvanen's not really not elite yet. Luukkonen, who's a really elite forward that we can go out and get? Who's elite now? Because Tolvanen, he's still an 80 overall. He's not quite elite just yet. Yeah, player ratings. I'm also excited to see how players do how they simulate. Because every year there's players who simulate well and players who don't simulate well. So I'm excited to see that. 17 to 21, forward. Fiala better be an 85 or 86. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see minimum 86 overall. 2 options, and we have both of them. Okay. Let's go down to 84. 9. Sveshnikov, Kokaniemi. Capo Kako. 11 and 20. Oh, Tolvanen's grown to an 84. That's great. Only 13 goals and 11 assists, though. He does fit our first line. Yeah, why not? Let's go after Eli Tolvanen. I don't think Brady Tkachuk's going to make it happen, though. They have very similar trade value, so I don't think they're going to want to do that. They do want Tkachuk. What do you guys say? Tkachuk for Tolvanen? He has 12 goals, 19 assists, and is a negative 22. Tolvanen has 13 goals, 11 assists, and is a negative 1, playing on their second line over in Columbus. I want to see Fox and D'Angelo grow in the 90s. I don't know about D'Angelo, but Fox could definitely grow into an elite top 2 kind of guy. What do you guys think? Tkachuk for Tolvanen just to end off this season? See if it gives us a little bit of a boost. Tkachuk's been abysmal. He had a really good season last season, but every year brings its new challenges, and he's been absolutely garbage. I don't even know if they'll do this trade. No, too far off. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen. We have to trade someone who's not on our NHL squad. I agree. Can't wait for the franchise mode beasts. Yeah, for me, pretty much whoever excludes the French mode using the player's device. Yeah. Oh, sorry. The message cut off. And then it gets old. You're right, Adam. Who is in the minors that I could trade? Point should be at least a 90. Yeah, I think I agree with that for sure. Well, let's trade Gunler, I guess. Whatever. Just a piece that we got in the draft. He should be 91, maybe. All right, Eli Tolvanen's in the line. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and best lines it. Now that Lindstrom and Tolvanen are in, Stammer should be a sniper. Yeah. Okay, Lindstrom, not top line. Lindstrom's second line. Texier at an 85. Yamamoto, Tolvanen top line. A lot of check marks there. Can anyone play top line? Oh, Lindstrom could play top line, actually. Even Comtois. Well, Lindstrom top line. Sveshnikov second line with Texier and Yamamoto. Suzuki, Bemstrom, Suzuki, Tippett, Comtois, third line. Kaprasov, I hope so. I'm not sure if they have his rights. Check out Adam Fox just for fun. Well, we don't have any trade value anyways, but we could check him out at the end of the season. Both Horvat, but from watching your videos, just figured out last week how to use Trade Finder with other teams. But I didn't know that until not long ago either, actually. And it was a revelation. Okay, so negative 11, negative 17, negative. They've been terrible. Horvat's amazing. Love Bo Horvat. Yeah, me too. I thought you could do it with your own players, but then I learned, and my life was changed forever. Fiala, yeah, he's underrated. Let's try this for the pairs. I hope Horvat's a Canuck for his whole career, if they can continue to be able to afford him. You'd hope that they'd be able to always afford their captain. Hughes as well, yeah. A lot of money tied up in those players. Lundstrom, hold on. Kotka. I'm a Wild fan, so this is biased, but I do agree because, yeah, very true. Who can I move to get a +3 on this first unit? Is it Yamamoto that's killing it? I think so, eh? There we go. If I put... Okay, Sveshnikov, first unit. Lindstrom can be a playmaker. There we go. +3. Anybody else gives it a +3? Could put Tippett. The team can counter-offer. That would be interesting. Oh, that would be very interesting, Adam, actually. I would love that. Fiala, 30-40 goals next season? Oof. That would be big. 13-16. How many power play points does Owen Tippett have? He has 6 power play points. And Comtois has 3. Why not? Let's put him there. Texier, Lundstrom there. Texier there. Tolvanen there. Yamamoto here. All right. I think that'll be it. The power play. +3, +1. 4-man, whatever. Penalty kill. Disaster. What are these guys doing here? Kaut and Bergman. Because it shows their two-way forwards. They fit. Oh yeah, I never played NBA 2K. Hope Rossi will drop or we will trade up. Yeah, Marco Rossi would be great. I'm very much looking forward to the draft, especially the top 10 picks. Very much looking forward to the draft. Trade a center with Dumba. Yeah. It would be the Bo Horvat for Matt Dumba idea that I was hearing was definitely interesting. Don't think that'll happen though. Texier fits. Jokiharju doesn't. Yikes. A lot of rumors you'll get Askarov. Yeah. I don't know. What's his name? Kakkonen on the Wild is pretty good. Askarov, I could probably either the Wild or the Hurricanes. Definitely. Even the Devils, but I think they're happy with Mackenzie Blackwood. This is tough over here. Suzuki has to come out. Always politics on these penalty kill lines. Could Kaut go here? Arizona? I don't know. Okay, -1. I can deal with -1. Okay, great. Sheesh. I'll just take it and move on. All right, so that's the trade. We got Eli Tolvanen for Brady Tkachuk on our 21 and under team. We're not doing very well. We really need to turn things around because we're 21, 27, and 9 if we want to make the playoffs. Yeah, Kakkonen, I could see that. Kind of like a starter, but not ideal to bring you far type of guy. Kakkonen. Let's do it. You think, oh yeah, Kakkonen's bad? I wouldn't know as much. I'm not as tuned into the Wild prospect system. Not much of a system recently, but hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more replenished. 4-3 win there against the Avalanche in our first game with Brady Tkachuk gone. He was a -22. We had to get him out of there. New York Islanders. A lot of trades are going on here. 3-2 loss, close game. 4-2 loss. Playoffs don't look like it's happening, boys and girls. 4-3 shootout loss. Woo! We're getting eaten up over here. 3-0 loss. Yeah. A lot of it had to do with the goalie, I think. I know it's not exclusively the goalie for sure, but a lot of it had to do with the goalie. In this 21 and under challenge, there were no goalies who are old enough. Goalie development takes a long time, so having a 70 overall in nets really hurts. A 75 overall. Now he's up to an 80. But still, if it was just a couple of years more, we could have gotten a guy like Carter Hart. Vladar had great numbers, but they're not great. Yeah. Nick Malak, whatever. 3-2 win, 3-1 win. Even if we won all the games the rest of the season, 7-0 loss. Yeah. It's not going to happen, my friends. The experiment is impossible. Even with good chemistry and even with player growth, it is really tough to do a fantasy draft of players who are, as of NHL 19's when it came out, 20 years old and younger. As of today, they're 21 years old and younger. Yeah, so this experiment did not work out, to say the least. So 32, 39, and 10 is our record. Can we finish off the season with a 33rd win? Maybe we'll hop into the game and watch a little bit before we end off the stream. But last week's experiment definitely went well. This one definitely didn't go as well. Second period, we're down 1-0. So I'm looking forward to next week's 85 overall and under draft. Yeah, it's more like an AHL team. Well, our top 6 is great. They're all between like 84 and 88 or whatever. Not bad at all. Let's hop in. Let's try and win this game. Let's try. Look at these stats. 77 goalie, 84 defense. Not terrible. But still. It's on Superstar, so I'll try and see if I can get something going. Unfortunately, not as fun of an experiment as last week's, but that's science. That's the scientific method. You have your hypothesis. You got to check it out. You're not always going to get success in the lab. But we did have a lot of fun making it happen. Along for the ride, talking a lot of hockey, which is the best part. Coaching, we had 85% chemistry in the coaching. I don't think it was up to coaching this year. Coaching, we did pretty well. Hold on. Get the suggestions out of here. I hate that those are always on. On ice trainer, get out of here. Off. Come on. Off. Great. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see if we can get a goal here. Playing on Superstar with an AHL caliber. Well, not AHL caliber. Without the best players in the NHL, that's for sure. Palat can't get his shot off. Here we go. Back the other way. Kaut. Over the red line. 1-on-2. Hangs onto it. Oh, gets stripped behind, unfortunately. On 21 center, left wing, right wing, goalie. I don't know, actually. Not goalie, and I don't think defense. I think about forward for sure. I'm not sure if center or winger. What do you guys think for my Be a Pro character? Should it be a center or a winger? I definitely think I want it to be a forward. Delayed penalty, of course. Every hit that's along the board is always a delayed penalty. It's always a boarding penalty if you hit a guy who's along the boards. Because you can't tell your controller to be disciplined. Center's gonna be a lot of face-offs. Or left wing. Because center you have to also be responsible defensively. Can't always be doing crazy stuff. AI centers can never get face-offs. That's true, eh? Enforcer? I don't know about Enforcer. I don't know if I can trust the new Be a Pro system yet. Usually, even if you're an Enforcer that scores 50 goals, you still get $1 million contracts, play third-line minutes, and get sent down to the AHL after 2 bad games. Texie, you gotta get something going here. Come on, Texie. Oh, yeah, wheel and deal. Nice save, though. Gotta be careful. Fleury breaks it up. Love it. Kotka, off to the races. Come on, Kotka. Skate. Oh, trying to glitch. Forehand, backhand. Kuznetsov. Spurgeon. Come on. Minute left in the power play. Throw him off the puck. Fleury. Kotka. Let's change. Oh, that first lineup is dead. The first unit, that is. Kokniemi. Up to Kaut. Here he is. Nice little off the skate. Oh, big blocker save. Hoffman gets crushed in the corner. Spurgeon gets thrown into the underworld. Oh, nice move there. Tuck. Oh, wow. Absolutely shamed Caden Primo. Like, you got past me. You definitely got past me, but you shamed Primo, the poor guy. Sheesh, you took everything from him. An Enforcer with a 10K watch and electric car. That's funny. There's a lot more responsibility to the defense and all. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to be studying tape late at night. I want to just play Be a Pro. Wow. Caden Primo was so out of position there. He got hooked on a leash. And he was just gone. Not even close to stopping that shot. My goodness. That's the thing about a goalie. They don't have to be high overall, but there's certain stats that have to be high enough. Speed, poise, things like that. So even though Caden Primo has grown to an 80 overall, Yamamoto thrown into the depths of Hades, even though he's an 80 overall, he still doesn't have those stats high enough yet, and it doesn't work to have... it's not conducive to a good team. when you don't have a goalie that doesn't at least have decent poise and speed. So that's the major. I say that's the major reason why this experiment failed. Vučković, oh, big blocker save off the face-off there. You like playing D Wesley in 14? 14 was a different story though. Live the life. It was a bit of a different system. But I get what you're saying. I've played defense before. Just for the purposes of the series though, where you want to score goals and have entertainment, I think I'd probably rather be a forward. Probably a sniper, something like that. Okay, 2-on-1. How can we mess this up? Lindstrom, Tolvanen, Lindstrom. Oh, crazy save from Anderson. See the speed, insane. Lindstrom, here he goes back the other way. Love Isaac Lindstrom, wearing my number 22. Nice guy. Right into the stomach of Anderson. Get the third line out. Come to Suzuki, tip it. Tip it off the face-off. Oh, look at that again! Just lift the puck. Oh, Anderson, like a Belarusian contortionist out there. Oh wow, look at that hit. Stick goes through his body. Here we go. Comtois. Maxima Comtois. Big. Look at the glove. It just flashes the leather. Huge slap shot. Just boom right there. Is that Craig Anderson or Fred? I think that's Craig Anderson. How's he doing that? Insane. Yeah, I hope the AI is awake. That's the biggest thing for NHL. The AI has to be awake. 8 seconds to go. We're not going to get the win in this one. We're going to get shut out by Craig Anderson. Big slapper. Easy save. Yeah, that's Craig, number 41. Final seconds. And that's it. Season comes to a close. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs. So we can say with 31 save shutouts for Craig Anderson. We can say with smiles on our faces, we had a good time, but the 21 and under team is not very good. Biggest issue, no good goalies who are young. Youngest one is Carter Hart, and he's already too old. Just started to be a pro in NHL 20 just for a bit of a break. That's fun. I did that as well, offline, just for a little fun for a break. It's not bad, but it's like if you're really going deep into it, it's where it gets like upsetting. But just playing it like that, get drafted, play a few games, that's fun stuff. Fun stuff for sure. So no playoffs once again. What are you gonna do? We'll go to the end. We'll check out the stats. If you guys want to see the stats of any particular players, let me know. And we'll call it there. After the season, we'll check the awards. Tough times, but yeah, I cannot wait for the draft on the 6th. When is that's a Wednesday, right? Wednesday the 6th? No, that's Tuesday. Tuesday the 6th. Cannot wait for Tuesday the 6th for the NHL draft. I'm going to be live tweeting my thoughts and my predictions as well. Got drafted by Florida a couple times. Oh, yeah. I remember what really turned me off to NHL at Be a Pro. It was NHL 14 or 15, and I got drafted by the Canadiens as a Habs fan, right? I'm not sure if I got drafted by the Canadiens or I forced myself onto the Canadiens. Either way. And I was the leading scorer on the team. I easy difficulty, scoring 4, 5, 6 goals a night. And then they come to me and they're like, hey man, we got an offer. We just couldn't refuse it. We're trading you to the Buffalo Sabres for Dan Cloutier, a backup goalie. I was the leading scorer in the NHL and the team, scoring 4 goals a night. But because I was a low overall, I got traded to Buffalo for Dan Cloutier, who is somehow still alive in the NHL. And then I remember the next game was against Montreal as a Buffalo Sabre, and I got a hat trick that night, and I was first star. And I was, yeah. That's what really got me saying, like, wow, what is going on in this game mode? Good times. So in the season, not as good of a season at all. Even though Svechnikov was an 86 last season and scored 88 points. As an 88, he scored 80 points. Kotkaniemi, these menus. Kotkaniemi scored 70, Yamamoto 65. Lundstrom did well. Isaac Lundstrom, he scored 28 points in 38 games for us. Love him. Texier only scored 53. That's pretty good for 85. Max Comtois. Tolvanen, what did he do since he came to our team? Tolvanen, 17 points in 25 games. I'll give it to him. Suzuki only 36. Tippett, Sandin. Defense was a big disappointment. Our defense never got above like 20-some points. They were always terrible in the plus-minuses. So that was a big disappointment, especially Yoki Haru. Caden Primo. Ottinger's numbers were better. Primo, you know what? His numbers weren't as bad as I thought. They improved. But it really, a combination of Primo not having the poise and the speed, as well as the defense just being atrocious for some reason. Mikey Anderson, all these guys, 79, 80 overall, negative 20 and negative 30. Unthinkable numbers. And offense didn't help out too much either, which wasn't too optimal, to say the least. Let's go see our good friend Elias Anderson, who, was it Jay Birdie who was saying get Elias Anderson? What did he do this season? 24 points in 82 games, negative 9. I don't know if he would have made a difference for us. Rob Thomas, we were thinking about getting him. Any other players that you guys would like to see? Maybe Brady Tkachuk. What he did on... where did he come from? Washington? How did Brady Tkachuk do after we traded him away? He was having a terrible season. No, it wasn't Washington. Where was it? I'll check Adam Fox. Where was Brady Tkachuk? We got him from... Ottawa? No, not Ottawa. Rangers? No. Columbus, yes. Thank you very much. What did he do in the end? With the Blue Jackets, he scored... Yeah, there he is. 20 points in 24 games with 14 goals and a +2. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you very much. Let's go check Adam Fox out. As we close up the stream here, guys, make sure you're following on Twitch just so that you're made aware of all of the live streams, because guaranteed Thursday nights 8 p.m. On Monday, I'm going to do another FIFA live stream, but once NHL 21 comes out in a couple of weeks, it's just going to be unannounced. Just going to be streams. You have to be following on the Discord, and it'll just be whenever the time is available, and whenever there's something that we got to get done. Fox. There he is. Adam Fox. Oh, he's also in the Blue Jackets. There you go. 1 goal, 10 assists for him in 11 games, -2. In the 2 seasons, he scored 31 points in 164 games as a +2. Nothing too special. And we gotta go see Ukko-Pekka. I don't know if he stayed on the same team or not. Pekka, like in Clash Royale or in Clash of Clans. Ukko-Pekka. Hello. Oh, his name is Luukkonen, no? No. What's his last name? Luukkonen, right? Yeah, I thought his name... Text entered did not meet minimum requirements. I'm a degenerate. Ukko. Yeah, thanks, Jay Birdie. I'm a DG. Luukkonen, what did he do? He played no games with San Jose. He went 21-3-1. Oh wow, great numbers in the minors though. 4 shutouts, 922 save percentage, 2.1 goals against average. Huh. With us, he was 1-7-3, 877 save percentage, 4.35 goals against. Sheesh. And yes, look at the numbers. 71 poise, 84 speed though, but 71 poise. And 81 aggressiveness as well. You got to have aggressiveness and vision, and he didn't quite have that. Reflexes aren't enough. So that's it, my friends. As I've been saying 100 times, I keep saying it because I don't know whenever there's someone new in the stream. Be sure to, if nothing else, subscribe on YouTube so that you are checking out the end of the Buffalo Sabres franchise mode, and will be there when all the NHL 21 stuff drops. Whenever the NHL 21 franchise mode trailer drops, that's going to be a big reaction from me. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. And I think that's going to be it for this one, my friends. So the experiment did not turn out, but it was a fun time nonetheless. Thank you to everyone who tuned in to take the time to watch and give their thoughts and talk hockey and talk about Peter Bondra and Peter Forsberg and all the old legends like that. So I will see you at least today. So this is going to be up. This is Thursday. This is going to be uploaded on YouTube on Friday. And then Buffalo Sabres will be on Saturday. 100 out of 10 stream. Thank you, Jay Birdie. 10 times. Perfect. Can't ask for a better score than that. Great stream data. See you next time. Thank you very much, Wes. I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'll see you on YouTube on the Saturday upload for the Buffalo Sabres. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for checking out the experiment. Thank you for adding your thoughts to the fantasy draft. Good night, MVL1 2K20. And I will see you guys in the Discord and or the YouTube channel. Good night, and everybody stay safe.